Hello, hello. We are here for Wrath of the Godkin. Welcome back, everybody. So we're on this week. We are down Waylon, but we will be gone again next week, unfortunately, because of American Thanksgiving. But we should be back the week after that. Knock on wood. We shall see. But yeah, hello and welcome to Wrath the Godkin, the D&D campaign where the fantasy is having a leader you can believe in. I wonder when I wrote that one. Say hello to Ronnie the Bugbear Fighter. Waylon is not here. Kelken the Furbolg Druid, Oz the Kenku Wizard, and Affinity the Tiefling Bard. Our heroes are experts at getting themselves into trouble, but before they do exactly that, let's remind you viewers at home what happened previously on Wrath of the Godkin. Very short summary last time, because a lot of the devil's in the details, but candidate Ronnie did a great job in the debate, and the bank decided the next morning to make them acting mayor of Jarrickspawn. So the party decided at that point that they wanted to still be able to go on adventures and wanted to form an adventurers guild. And in order to do so, they would need to secure a residence. But that would mean leaving town. And so they wanted to set up a council to watch over the town while Ronnie was out of town. So the party visited some of their favorite NPCs to tap them for seats on the council, and most of them agreed to join. Now, before we get started, just a reminder, you can donate to change the outcome of the game, and the rewards are listed right there on the screen below my face. Here we go. It's Summerfire 2 Ale, aka Friday, at 2:30 p.m., and Wei has just been attacked by Usain Rikwe for not getting him a date with Mayor Ronnie, as promised.
Oh my God,
I wonder how he's going to deal with that.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more important to ask in this situation, since Wei isn't here, how is Ronnie going to respond to Usei, who is now just looking at him, seems to be frothing at the mouth. Something seems to be off about him right now. And he's taking another swing at Wei, and Wei is going to duck out of the way. They get into a little game of cat and mouse as Wei is dodging around and trying to persuade him to stop chasing him. While the orc, barrels around, sort of sloppily chasing Wei at this point. Ronnie, how does this make you feel?
Would just be like, they don't feel good. They're like, what are you doing? They're gonna like, because wait, I forget if Wei ever told them about this.
If we flash back to you guys having a very awkward conversation on the boat, I believe it was, on the way back from the Barnacoth thing, Wei sort of roundaboutly hinted at it, but you at this point don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be like, Ronnie just gets in the middle, just like, well, no, wait, stop. Whatever this is, I'm sure it's a misunderstanding. But they like go in full like catching what's his name's weapon if they can, like just like
yeah. He's not actively swinging a weapon. He's just trying to grab him and punch him, or tackle him to the ground. But you easily step in front of him, and as he's about to do another strike, he stops and puts his hands behind him and says, Mayor Ronnie, don't worry, this doesn't involve you. I just need to settle something with your friend here.
Look, if my party has some business unsettled with you, it's my business. What?
Ronnie, this might be, it could be a lot of people's faults, but it might be a little bit my fault, says Waylon.
Well, that's not new, but that
doesn't... Finn chowing down on popcorn with the snark like the old Muppets in the theater above.
But that doesn't change what I said. Usei, is it?
He looks heartbroken.
Oh, yeah, that's rough. Oh.
Then as his lip quivers a little bit and he fights back the tears,
Hey, why don't
he
you
turns to
come have a drink with us?
he can't hear you right now because he's too angry at Wei. You didn't even tell her my name. He leaps. I tell them my name, I should say. You didn't even tell them my name. And he leaps at Wei.
I'm gonna cast
Ronnie will
Entangle.
obviously try to stop that from happening because they're already up in the mix.
Okay, yes.
Also,
So
I think the moment I see this happening, I will try and entangle.
Okay. All right. So
let me just see what the DC is.
Yeah, sure.
I think Ronnie's like, Wei, what is happening? It's wild that Wei's not here. What is happening right now? What did you do? What did you do?
You know, I think I tried to talk to you about this before, but I needed some help. He's like dodging the swings as it happens. But he's stammering. It's not quite clear.
Have we not paid? Did Usei help us and we haven't paid him?
He looks down at the ground and is like, "You could say that."
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait, put your weapon. We'll obviously make whole whatever needs. Come on.
Yeah,
we mean no
big a
disrespect.
deal.
Finn is leaning against a fence, and Oz sidles over next to Finn, shoulder to shoulder, with a big gulp somehow. And he's just making that loud straw noise. So as Usei leaps into his attack, Kel's gonna cast Entangle on him. Creature restrained by the plants. So he has to make a strength saving throw.
Right now?
He's gonna be. You guys are right where the party token shows you at. You guys are right here in front. So people are watching this happen.
Excellent.
So Usei needs to make a strength saving throw. I forget what his strength score is, but I'm gonna assume it's like +2.
Initiative.
What's that?
Initiative popped up for me for a second.
Oh yeah. I pressed the wrong thing. Dun, 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 dun. No. Okay, so we're gonna give +2 to whatever these rolls are, and then he's gonna have disadvantage on this. Oh wow. So he would have had a 21, but he's got disadvantage. Actually, he would have had the 4 because it was first, right? But still, could have been something special. But he gets, he's basically immediately restrained in sort of a pincer of vines, and he is struggling against them. But eventually, Ronnie walks up to him and starts trying to converse with him. Wei wanders over behind Ronnie for protection, and you have him fully restrained.
Ronnie is
now.
Slowly taking the vines off of him.
There's like a little vine that is like wavering back and forth and causing him to sneeze as it like whacks his nose. As he sneezes, Ronnie, I'd like you to make a wisdom save.
Oh.
Let's say DC 8.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Don't jinx it there.
No, but it's still stressful when I was just trying to help someone that I...
No, it's not. It's not a high stakes thing. It's just to see.
No fucking way. Yeah.
Oh my god, his breath
I'm so sorry.
Stinks. There's only one thing you know about this guy for sure. He is not attractive right now. So
that's fine. That's where we were to anything.
Kel, you're having a little bit of a celebrity moment because most of the time you're used to the eyes not being on you with like Bird Kid and Mayor Ronnie, and I mean it's easy for you to, even as a big guy, sort of just be the hulking presence behind them. But right now, after your significant your quick resolution of this situation with Entangle, everyone turns to you and is like, oh, we get what you can do now. And
I think he looks around desperately for Ronnie to hide behind, but Ronnie is currently engaged.
Can I like prestidigitate like majestic vines growing like around Kel?
Yeah.
Like
Oh my god.
Yeah, make it. I want to see how cool they look. So make an Arcana check for me.
okay. I have a forever +1 to that. Where the hell is my sheet?
Right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, actually,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't Waylon give you +4 to all
Oh, you're so right.
all saves?
That wisdom save should have been +4 as well.
So your wisdom save would have got past the DC of 8. So we'll retcon that in a second, but let's resolve this. Let's resolve this. Prestidigitation.
Just so you can make sure I think he's attractive. Cool. Great.
Yeah. Now you have a raging broner for him, which is what only 2 bros can get for one another. Oddish tells me it's not gay. Oddish, and I'm not gonna keep doing this bit. It's only gonna get worse. Quit while you're ahead. Okay, with 22, you make it look like he has sort of like a Marcus Aurelius crown of like those laurels around his head thing, and they look like they come out with vines in a really cool way. And everyone applauds again as if he's doing it. So yeah, Kel has gained just a little bit of notoriety, it looks like. And
Townsfolk will remember.
yeah, townsfolk will remember this. So yeah, somewhere in the crowd, Dr. Wilder is there, and she's like elbowing some random stranger. She's elbowing the chick who got kidnapped and cloned from the church by the from the bank, and it's like, that's Kel. I know him. He's my partner.
Kel like sneezes.
So let's retcon that wisdom save since you did have +4 to that. So instead of not knowing what's going on, you distinctly recognize now that is alcohol on his breath. He's wasted. That's the reason he's behaving so erratically.
I would say, why don't you come inside? We'll have some water, and I would love to hear your thoughts on the town.
Above table. Are you being sincere to him, or are you just trying to stop this from being a Mayor Ronnie political situation?
Ronnie's not even trying to make it a Mayor Ronnie, not political situation. Ronnie is just trying to be like, don't be attacking my friends over a stupid situation.
Okay. So he's still stuck in these
Ronnie
vines,
is trying
right?
to honestly de-escalate, but not. They don't know that they're doing it politically.
Right. Okay. Yeah, this is why Ronnie is the ultimate political animal, right? Because their natural instincts are to do the things that are most expedient politically. They're the opposite of every Democrat. Hey? Huh? Political humor. Okay. So, Ronnie, please make a strength check to free Usei from the vines.
Kel's too caught up with the attention of people. They're like,
People are
"Keep the
like-
vines down, Kel."
Yeah, right now,
Look at Kel and be like, can we?
a bunch of extremely loose looking pirate women who have like missing teeth and all manner of diseases start fawning over you, Kel, and like touching you on the cheek.
Oh, Jesus.
You can see from a distance, even though you can't see, but you can feel Dr. Wilder's anger simmering.
Is it just me, or is it really hot out here?
Oh, you're right, Rob. It is hot. Let's go inside. And all the pirate women start cooing.
Finn, help me, please.
She's just gonna cheer. Don't pay for a damn thing, Kel.
I think Ronnie might be like, Kel, could you give me a hand?
Oh, yeah.
Is
sure.
is an orc, and half orc? He's a big guy. He's strong.
I got you.
Cal
We'll just
breaks
get an arm
free
under-
from the women and helps Roddy carry the newly freed
Under each shoulder.
Usei, into the bar to get him some more drinks.
Thanks for the bailout. I think I needed that more than you did.
What?
Wei is gonna. Yeah, Ronnie doesn't understand. Wei is going to poke
Can we
Ronnie
get a
on
pitcher
the
of water
shoulder.
over here, please?
Kel's going to Way's gonna be like, Kel, why don't you help Usei get some water? I have something I think I need to talk to Mayor Ronnie about for a second.
Yeah, sure. I'll take him away and I'll start splashing his face with shape water.
He starts grumbling and then he starts crying. You feel like the crying is unrelated, but you keep splashing a little water on his face to try to make it look like he's not crying. It's just the splashes.
Is everything okay? What has happened?
So Wei is going to pull you aside.
We owe
Ronnie,
him money?
and he's going to be like, so you might remember I had this really like devilishly clever scheme to get our old co-worker Finn and I at the casino, Sable. I had to go talk to him to see if he would deliver something to Scorch for us, and I needed to get into the fancy hotel, and Usei works as the bouncer outside, and so I sort of made a deal with him to get inside.
Okay. And how much did you promise?
Oz, can you stop sipping so loudly? It's right in my ear.
Oz, who has apparently been moving closer to Wei without realizing it, sort of inches back to
Oh, same.
Just like, both Oz and Finn just slowly peek into frame and then peek out. Munching popcorn. So what happened was he didn't want money, so I had to give him something that he did want. But what he did want was it was a little surprising.
Okay.
Some people
Ronnie
in town
running through like the list of like various valuable items they have.
Yeah,
Like
the checklist in the head.
Like,
and
I don't know what you've done, but we'll make it right. It's okay. We'll figure it out.
A spreadsheet in Ronnie's mind. It's like you can see an idea cloud appear above Ronnie. That's just your guys' loot spreadsheet.
I'm just like, okay, is it these potions? Is it the haversack? Not my longbow.
He wanted a date with someone he finds very charming, which is you. And I said yes.
He wants to go on a date with you?
No, with you. You're the person.
Oh. That doesn't...
And I think he's mad that now that you're mayor, he thinks he missed his shot, is what I'm getting from his drunken assault.
Our mayor's not allowed to go on dates?
No, I just think, I know you don't take this very seriously, but I think people in town...
I take this very seriously.
Well, no, I know, but you don't take celebrity very seriously. But I think the people in Jerrickspawn, and maybe people all over, do, and I think now, if you were just an average adventurer, maybe he thought, I don't know, maybe they'd like to go out for a few drinks, and now he thinks, 2-bit bum like him. I'm this is just what I'm surmising from the situation. Yeah, I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying he's wasted. So,
is he right? Is it inappropriate for me to go on a date with him now so that we can clear your debt?
You still want to?
I want us to be able to go about our business.
That works for me if it works for you.
Will it hurt your feelings because he hit you?
I'm Waylon. I don't have feelings. Just good times.
I'm Wayland, says Wayland.
Like, I don't have feelings.
He's clearly lying. He's clearly lying, but you're not sure why. It's unclear if Roddy, like, if Finn is listening to this, you're like, what a fucking crock of shit.
So is it? I don't.
I think it's fine.
I don't understand what you promised.
I think he said lunch or a meal. You know?
Okay.
I don't know how much experience you have in the date regard, so I think
I've had lots of lunches.
Romantic lunches?
I've never found lunch to be romantic.
Oh God, Finn, can you get over here a sec?
From exactly like 4 feet away.
Yeah, I'm imagining it like when Dwight turns and sees Angela right next to him. Oz is seated on Finn's head at this point.
Hi there, friends. What's the trouble?
Don't act like you haven't been eavesdropping.
Well, it sounds that I have been committed to a date as part of a bargain. Don't do that again without asking me.
No, I would never. I would never have done it the first time, but it was important.
You did anyway, but our
it's fun to be
integrity is that question, and so is it appropriate for me as the mayor to go have lunch with this man, who I guess is now just drunk in the bar?
Yeah, I mean, every politician needs some arm
We got
candy.
him a bunch of water. Is he right next to us?
No, you guys are. I can take you to. That's not that important.
Bazaar.
But, yeah, we can go to Bazaar if you guys want to. But you guys.
I just need to know, like, is he like right next to us for this whole conversation, or is?
You guys can see this map, right? Or did I just only transfer? You guys are at the a table, like 20 feet away from him. He and Cal are at the bar, about 20 feet away.
Okay.
I get it, man. Dating's tough.
I didn't even get the date.
Neither did I, dude. Neither did I.
Cut to from a wheelbarrow full of cheese nearby. Dr. Wilder peeks up from up behind it, staring at you guys suspiciously. Okay.
Well, Ronnie.
Mm-hmm.
I think, the quickest way to make this hilarious mistake right is, we've got this whole, what is it, spooky castle mission to go on to. What if you just offer a quick bite? He's already drunk, so, halfway there. And then we can hit the road when you guys are done schmoozing. We won't be too far, so if, you need to bail, just, tattoo us or something.
Are we going tonight? What time of day is it right now? Sorry. When
I think
are we?
We just said, when are we? It's 2:30 p.m. right now. I think the only thing that is really on your docket right now is maybe meeting with the council around 8 p.m. But you guys can set out whenever you want, other than choosing a time to meet the council.
Okay, well, I think we need to talk to... Do we need to talk to Delia again?
She's like staring at you, Ron, from across the room, looking greedy. Like, we're gonna go soon, aren't we?
Right? No, that's right. She's gonna come with us. She has insisted. Apparently,
she's insisted, and yeah, you tried to talk her out of it. And she's like She's like got a suitcase in one hand and it's got 1 foot raised, ready to leave.
Right. And if we do we need to speak with the council this evening, or should we?
Sure.
That
I mean, you're the
like
mayor. You can decide when to do it. Just you gotta let them know.
Shut up, Rod.
No, Materia seeps back into the ethereal fog.
But does it do?
Oh, sorry, you first, Mayor Ronnie.
Oh, I don't like this.
Well, I'm the way I'm thinking is like, if you're not super into this guy, then just, the guy, he's already here. You might as well. There's food. There's more booze.
I mean,
I'm gonna have
he's
lunch
kind
with
of
him. That's the
wasted.
terms of the agreement.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to know what our next. Anyway, okay, fine. I'll have lunch with him, but
Mhm.
we should also decide what our timing looks like. Because do we want to stay here for this council conversation, or do we want to leave, or do we want to stay and then leave in the morning? Or it's weird to leave at night.
Yeah, leaving at night's probably a little more extra spooky than we need. I'd say date, then council, then pick up Delia and leave in the morning.
Okay. Did we already buy everything we can in the entire world?
I feel like we did loot the entire town.
Okay.
Financially.
In a way that we compensated them, obviously.
Yeah. For
I
sure.
mean, TBD on that, right? Outstanding loans to the shopkeepers of town. But yeah, for now, you guys are
Okay. Well, it's like in 2 PM. Yeah, Ronnie's gonna be like, okay, and go over to Usain and be like, what do you want for lunch?
what? I guess chicken wings.
Okay. They go up. They get a bunch of chicken wings, and they go eat chicken wings with Usain.
Okay, you saddle up. You come up. Usei and Cal are kind of like nestled between two groups, but as soon as you come up, one of the people sees you and stands up and offers their seat to you. Like, oh my god, the mayor wants to sit in
It's
my
not necessary.
stool.
That's not necessary. We've got a seat over there. It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Okay, so you grab your chicken wings and you head over to a table nearby. Cal, do you want to sit with them or give any a parting advice to Ronnie? What you've learned in this session is that Usei kind of needs therapy, but not in a way that they're like supremely mentally ill, just that they need someone to talk to about a lot of bottled up feelings. You've learned that Usei he's the town of Jerixbon kind of has a negative thing towards orcs or half orcs or any orcs, anything with orc blood, because there's all the orcs that live in the nearby forest and they constantly hassle supply runs and stuff like that and claim dominion over encroaching, try to grow their land a little bit here and there. And as a result of that, people in town don't really like orcs, and the orcs of the forest don't really like him because he is not one of them by birth. And he finds dating very hard as a result of that. And he just got a really good vibe from Ronnie, and he feels like he screwed it all up. And that's what he's been crying about to you as he's been guzzling some water and trying not to hurl.
Yeah, I mean, I'll leave, but before I do, I'll just be like, I know he's kind of a mess right now, but I think he kind of like likes you, likes you.
He doesn't know me, but that's fine.
He'd like to get to. Hey, look, it is not my cup of tea. It's none of my business. I think good luck. I think he really wants you to listen to him.
The best advice I can have for you is see ya. I like that you also said romance was not your cup of tea. I think you meant like not my purview or something. It's just a funny thing.
I messed up the phrasing. That's not what I meant.
I got what you meant, but it's funny to think of like Cal going like full like Sheldon Cooper romantic shutdown. That's a funny dynamic that could play with Wilder, I bet. So anyway, yeah, you guys, let's say that you guys are Wei is gonna act as your waiter for the evening and a handler, and is going to run between the bar if you guys need anything to get you guys drinks. But you guys are seated at a table. The rest of the party is seated at another table so they can spy nearby. And wherever you post up, Dr. Wilder is going to hang out nearby you, Kel.
Do I notice her?
That you can decide if you want to. You can roll for it.
Probably not for now. I think I'm too enraptured by whatever the hell is going on here.
This will just continually annoy her because she's trying to be noticeable.
Damn.
Okay.
Like there's a date happening that Ronnie didn't ask to be happening, and meanwhile Kel's crush is like, pay attention to me, and he's just like, I can't.
Date.
I can't. There's an intimacy happening.
I can't look at you. Something romantic is happening.
Something dumb is happening.
With everyone else at the table, Finn's like, okay, everyone, bets down. Let's how long? I say 10 minutes. Ronnie's pretty patient.
No. I mean, well, he's pretty drunk. I'm gonna say Ronnie's even more patient than that. I say, more than 20 minutes. More than 20 minutes.
I'm gonna say
Oz slams
5.
the gold on the table. Half an hour.
Half an hour.
Now
I
we're
don't know what we're
talking.
betting on. I just haven't. The numbers are fun.
All right, fair enough. I was gonna go for a 50G, but yeah, okay, a gold. That's fair. Way slaps it on the table.
I think Ronnie has like a huge tray of wings.
It is a
just,
massive pile. There's a little marquee that is hastily written called that says Mayor's Platter. You're not sure what it means. You feel compelled to crumple it up.
I do. I crumple it. I was like this. So hi.
Alright.
Sorry, I never made time to talk with you more. We've been so busy.
No, I know. It's not your fault. I mean, I know you. I've been busy too, you know. Stuff.
Yeah. No, I've seen you at work.
Yeah, I gotta
didn't-
stand there a lot. I gotta get drinking evening because I got all these feelings.
Right. It's like thoughts from not the evening, but okay.
So wait, why are you sitting here with me now? Are you like kicking me out of town?
What? No, you're great at being here in town. Also, here, I got us wings so we could have them together. So we could have lunch together. Or
Wait,
late lunch, I guess.
Is this the date?
Is that okay?
Oh my god! He starts freaking out. He jumps up out of his chair. No, this is all wrong. I'm like fucked up right now. Oh god. He runs over to Apothecary and demands a bouquet from her. Throws some money at her and comes over with some like daisies she had in a vase behind her counter. Pour vous,
I didn't know
he
she
says.
even had those. Oh, if France exists in this world.
Le Chateau. What is it? La Noblesse de la Mer.
Noblesse de la Mer.
Yeah, so of course it does. This is fantasy France.
The ocean is fantasy France. Oh, thank you. But that's cool. We could just have wings and it could be fine.
Oh, like just friends. I get it.
You don't know anything about me. Look, sit down. Sit down.
No, it's all right. I've been rejected before. I get it. You're just trying to hang out with me because that guy points at Wei, who is standing like a waiter from like 5 feet away, obviously just eavesdropping. That guy said you'd go out with me. You don't really want to.
Ronnie shrugs. Yeah. He said I'd go out with you. So here I am. But don't be weird. We're gonna be in town a lot.
Me don't be weird? What do you mean?
Well, okay. I don't know. Are you implying that I'm being weird, or
You told me not to be weird.
looks panikedly at Finn?
Waste slides in. I think, if I may, Usei looks at him really angrily. What Mayor Ronnie means to say is that,
Stop
you know,
calling me Mayor Ronnie.
you are the mayor.
I'm still the
is
same
that-
person.
Now that Ronnie is mayor, you can everything Ronnie does carries more weight around town. So if you were to, cause a scene right now, it would hurt Mayor Ronnie, and you don't want to hurt Mayor Ronnie, do you?
Mayor Ronnie fully is just gonna push way away.
Usei is thinking about this. Oh, I get it. So if I were to freak out, it could hurt your mayorship, right?
I don't know.
I get it. So that means I've kind of in charge of this situation, huh? Okay. Here's what's
No.
going to happen. I want to
No.
hold hands.
Is he blackmailing Ron?
the switch.
You hold hands with me for 15 consecutive minutes, or I scream that you abandoned our baby.
Ronnie is gonna lean forward, and first of all be like, 15 consecutive minutes is a crazy long amount of
You
time.
bet your ass it's a crazy lot of time, you beautiful bastard. An eternity
if
wouldn't be along with
if you-
enough.
And if
Jesus
you
Christ.
try to blackmail me again,
This isn't blackmail.
You'll
This is part of our business transaction, as you called it.
I never said that. Not
You
even
said-
Way said
You
that.
said I wasn't man enough for you, and that you didn't want me, just like everybody in town. And then you tricked that guy to feed me all this water that made me emotional. I don't even like to cry, but he made me, I think.
Can I do insight check? I don't want Usei to be a shithead.
Yeah, you can do an insight. You can do an insight check.
The worst. Matt, why'd you do this to me?
Do what? You don't know what's
All right,
going
he's the
on.
worst. Look, I was gonna be nice. We were gonna be friends, and we could have seen what could have happened.
What?
But you just
Really?
threatened me. You threatened my friends. We can't anymore.
No, I don't. Not
if you ever-
not in a violent
And
way.
if you shut the fuck up, if you ever try to threaten my friends again, you'll stay in this town forever, and you'll wish you were dead.
A bunch of people who are eavesdropping from the crowd start clapping. Woo! Mayor Ronnie!
No, that's not about mayor. That's personal shit.
Mayor! Mayor! A bunch of people begin to throw food at Usei.
Stop that. Don't do that either.
Do we feel like it's time to step in, crew?
Everyone stop doing that. I'm both like trying to threaten him and protect him from like random
Okay. You
Dude,
can make
you
a
just need to get your shit together.
you can make a persuasion with the power of mayorship, or you can make intimidation with the power of mayorship.
Oh, well, I will do persuasion because Ronnie doesn't want to scare people other than good.
With the power of
Good,
mayorship
good.
though. So roll again.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, totally again.
Praying for you.
That was a 2 and a 3. People
Oh, buddy.
It's a
people
little
aren't
bit
listening.
That was
better.
in fact a 3 and a 4 minus 1.
Okay, so people keep pelting him, and Usei starts crying and runs out of the Seafair Bazaar.
How long was that for the interest of our bet?
That was approximately 7 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Dang, guys.
Wait,
None
what
of
was
us
your
won
bet,
anything.
Cal?
I said, well, I didn't place money on it, but I said I think 5.
Yeah, but it was longer than 5.
Yeah, Price is Right rules. Spin wins.
Or wait, how would it work? What were the bets? 5? Oz said
10. Oz
I
said
said
20.
half an hour.
Oh, 30, yeah.
Oz wasn't understanding what they were betting on, but he still
In
bet.
fairness, I was rooting for Oz. I thought we had a chance, but he got real weird.
Really weird, really quickly.
I mean,
He
he's
seems
wasted.
so nice.
Yeah. Oh well. He runs off, and everyone cheers for Mayor Ronnie for defeating the evil orc.
Oh no.
Well, yeah.
I think
Ronnie's
Ronnie
right.
doesn't
We
do
should
anything.
run all the orcs out of town. Everyone cheers.
Hey, knock it off. Everyone, cut
make
it out.
Make an intimidation with the power of mayorship.
Poor Ronnie.
Damn it.
There's no fucking shot.
What?
Another
no
2
way.
with the power of mayorship. I
advantage.
said
You have advantage.
18. Okay.
Thank God.
Great. Oh, they all quiet down and look scared.
I'm sorry. You don't. Dang it. I just did exactly the thing. Don't be scared of us. We're big. But your voices are many, and you're powerful, and you're going to be able to determine the whole future of this entire town. And no one person can take that away from you.
They all look around confused, but then start applauding for themselves.
Yeah, Finn starts like a prestidigitation, like fake applause, but then it like
And yeah, in fairness, I think even Ronnie knew that didn't mean anything, but they were just trying to de-escalate
The true
like,
politician vibe.
the potential like weird racism that was about to happen.
Everyone starts to murmur and
Well-
go back to their business.
Finn's walking up. It's time for our super important council meeting, right?
Apothecary looks at you guys. like me?
Yeah, didn't we put her in the council?
Yeah, nods.
Okay. So where would you guys like to have the council meeting?
I mean, is it not just going to be at our bar?
Yeah, our tavern. The
Okay.
the
Do
name
we have
of
control
which I
over
remember.
the mansion at this point?
No, you do not.
Oh, okay, great.
But I think that Yorkus told you guys that he can probably have the bank send in some heavies to clear it out for you in the meantime, while you guys are gone.
Cool.
Okay, so over the course of about an hour, you guys managed to wrangle everybody in town to get together. So let's say it's about 4 p.m. right now, and you guys are at the inn, and you've got the council members around you. Let's go through them once more, since in case you guys might have forgotten. Let me bring up the thing. Okay, from the Under Tavern / the Dirt Pile, you have Darius. You have Ali and Chungo representing pirates. You have Frederick, who is one of the fishermen, who is Henri, the dead fisherman's roommate, who's representing all the fishermen. You have Gomer from Seafair Bazaar. And you have from the local businesses Hooba Dooba of Cracker Jack's Cabaret, and Apothecary from her shop, and from the bank you have Yorkus. I believe that's everybody. Anyone have anything different?
I think that's it.
Okay, so You
I think it
guys,
is, but I've never tried to stand up a government before, and it's very stressful.
so you guys are meeting downstairs in the tavern area, like the main room of the thing, or are you guys renting out a private room upstairs to do it?
Can we rent out the big room downstairs?
We still gotta rent shit.
I don't think you would have to pay for this since you're mayor now. I think you would get to do that free. But you guys do have a very large room that you already rented out. Actually, Yorkus rented for you upstairs. You could just put some tables together and meet there too, if you want. I'm just asking if you want regular townsfolk around, or if you want to be a private meeting.
Definitely private, I'd say.
Okay,
I
so
think private, but also if it's one of the rooms we've rented upstairs, like none of our stuff is there.
what do you mean? Why
Like when
wouldn't
you
it
say
be
like
there?
I'm saying if it's like oh, we have the big rooms upstairs.
Yeah, you have a
Is
big
that some
bedroom.
of the
You've been
rooms
saying
we're
it.
staying in?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm saying move all our personal items out of there so that they're not just there with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
We could put it in the B Squad's room. We could put it in Finn's room.
Yes, let's say you do. Yeah, where would you prefer to put it?
I don't know. I don't even know that we had stuff there. I just wanted to make it clear that there wasn't stuff laying around.
You sort of set it up so it looks like a little conference room. It still has the beds around because it is an inn room, but this isn't like corporate.
We can put
Fortune
any
500.
like important stuff in Finn's room.
Sure.
Okay. We can put all the valuable stuff in Finn's room.
Yeah, for no reason.
She immediately steals them and leaves the party. Okay, so eventually everyone is assembled. Yorkus, before you guys have meet in earnest, he comes to you, Ronnie, and says, or with the rest of you around, and he's just like, well, I can run this meeting as best, as much or as little as you'd like me to. I figure since we're going over some bureaucratic things, some of this will be rather boring for you. But I do think it's important that perhaps at the outset of the meeting, you deliver a little statement saying the idea for the council, what we're here to do, and how we operate. I assume, to say that, they're here for, to make sure the town's taken care of when you're out of town, and that sort of thing. And anything else you'd like to say. But I think in just knowing it has your blessing off the top, that would probably go a long way to making us feel all unified. That's my idea anyway. But anything you'd like to do, we can.
Ronnie's just making like big panicked eyes at everyone. You got this, right? You know why we're doing this. What are we doing?
Way's gonna tug at your arm and be like, there's still time for me to dress as you.
Ronnie looks around. Is that a good idea?
I think just something short and sweet,
What do we... Okay, we just want them to determine their own future and their choices, right?
And, no bullshit, no fucking each other over.
Yeah.
And, that we want to find a way to settle all the debts. I'm sure Yorkus has something with that too, but I think just keep in mind that we want to support the local businesses.
Expand entertainment and
expand entertainment. Wayne looks at you with the look that says, I see you.
And we could rebuild the pet shop. People will love that.
Exactly. What society doesn't have a pet store?
How about plans for a zoo?
Okay, Kel.
Oh, no, do a zoo. Do a zoo that's all dogs.
Yes, well, I'm not sure we'd want to step on Osaru's toes there. Now trying to open up relations with them.
Wait, they have a zoo there?
Yes, of
all
course.
dogs?
The Prince's Menagerie. The Royal Menagerie, I should
Guys,
say.
we have to go. Like now.
We have to go.
We don't have to
No.
go right now. No, calm down. We're already leaving.
Let's go already.
Okay. All right. Please. I think before anyone else comes in, I think Ronnie with a team, and I guess Yorkus, who's maybe there also, is like, I don't want this, and I'm really grateful that you all think that I'm capable of doing something like this. I don't, and I but it means a lot, and I really appreciate all of you.
Way's
Aw.
gonna turn to you and be like, Ronnie, it's because you don't want this that you're perfect for it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Anyone
Yeah, it
who...
doesn't.
A little support here, Miss Entertainment.
I wasn't finished.
Well,
But
No,
no,
people
go
who are
ahead.
good at things
Oh,
know what they're good at.
wise one.
you guys are in a fight now for some reason. Okay.
I'm really grateful, and I'm sorry. Please, thank you, and please help me. I don't know what to do.
Of course. Want a little sparkle? She like waves her wand. And is of course referring to Bardic Inspiration.
Love that.
There you go.
Okay, with the sparkle of Bardic, you guys re-enter the room, everyone's assembled, and you guys, everyone's looking at you, Ronnie, to say something.
Well, thank you all for not only being here tonight, but being here for this city as long as you have been. I am honored to ask you to be here for what I hope will be more better days. I think that you know that I am not someone who will be here to settle every instance individually, to claim your taxes personally. But I hope that you want to build the city as vibrant and resilient as you deserve. And I hope this council will be the beginning of that. And I guess I will sort of like try to like gesture to Yorgus, who probably I had queued up to come. Also, sorry, I'm not good at speeches. I know that there are complications, and we need to make sure that all of the hardworking people of the city are made whole, and at the same time, people who were burdened with unreal debt are liberated from that. And we, and I hope with your help, will find the best path forward to making sure that everyone here is able to be made whole, whether it is goods provided that they were not paid for justly, or services rendered that they were charged unjustly for. Okay. Now it's Yorkus. Looks over at everyone. Now is it Yorkus?
Yorkus says, "Here. That was absolutely great." A few other people applaud, and they seem happy.
That was absolutely something.
Allie seems really chuffed right now to just be part of something that seems respectable. And she's gonna slap her palms on the table and be like, "Gah! I didn't know this is gonna be all formal and such. Now I feel like I'm getting me big head back. Ah, feeling like a captain already." And Hooba Dooba's gonna laugh and be like, "Ha! My latest employees are now leading the town with me. This is pretty crazy, huh?" Apothecary is gonna nod. "Well, just as long as all the merchants get paid, I'm happy with whatever direction." And Frederick, Henri's roommate, is going to chime in, talking about that he's going to represent the needs of the fishermen. Gomer's going to reintroduce himself. Everyone already knows him because he's in charge of the Seafarer Bazaar. Everyone makes their business and their goals clear. Darius is representing the people at the Under Tavern, and Yorkus makes it clear that he's there on behalf of the bank in a transitional role. He will eventually leave his position at the bank and become a member of the newly founded Adventurers Guild, the Sahula Guild, when it is formally put into being, basically written into being by the bank. But he's also in charge of being their liaison to the bank, so that as the new laws that you guys determine come into effect, he'll be there to make sure they actually get the money, and that the debts are paid appropriately. Yorkus is gonna, from that issue and the fact that you already brought it up, is going to basically put up what he has as a plan, a 3-point plan that is basically, make sure, itemize. The council should pick out which debts are completely frivolous, so they can cancel them. Stuff like, docking fees that are exorbitant, basically to keep ships impounded forever, using that as an example. And then separate those from the necessary debts. So there'll be unnecessary debts, necessary debts, and just extraneous financial system changes that, may not fit into either category, but should be looked at too. At this point, Allie's eyes are going to sort of glaze over, and he's going to sort of break this down for everybody. Like, look into your individual lives right now and think of the things that seem the most ridiculous, and we'll talk those through and see which ones are important. After a bit, you recognize that especially the fishermen and the local business folk are best equipped to lead this discussion on their own with their various instances. You've actually done a good job of picking townspeople to represent the various things. Allie doesn't have a lot of input on this and is just sort of like twiddling her thumbs until things start to talk about opening up trade and shipping lines. And she starts to get in with Frederick, the fisherman, about shipping lanes and stuff like that. And then her pirate knowledge starts to come in handy. And suddenly she gets excited about the monetary aspects of this too, and what it could mean, and what the future of piracy holds, and what that means in a modern town that's trying to obey laws. Like, what are these people? Can pirates be our modern bodyguards on the sea, more so than simply vagabonds?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Ronnie, your ears go from folding back to being slightly alert, and you recognize, oh my god, this is on autopilot. I don't have to do shit.
Do I notice if anyone hasn't said anything?
No, everyone's chimed in a little bit. Darius is being particularly quiet while sort of like carving the skin off an apple and chewing on it just a little bit, like just to keep his busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's taking more notes than anything, but he's sort of taking a seat back because he doesn't want to overplay his hand. He does pop up as questions are given to him. He tries to give straight answers about how commerce works in the Under Tavern. And he clearly has a list of unnecessary debts that has been cooked up by his own party members. So he has a list of stuff. Whenever they are itemizing unnecessary debts, he is quick to do that. And he also pushes for he actually does something that is a little odd. He Well, at about 3/4 of the way through the meeting, he asks Gomer if Gomer would be interested in coming over and looking at the books of the Under Tavern, which strikes Gomer as strange, and he's like, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I have the time to look at 2 sets of restaurants and businesses books right now. And Yorkis perks up to this and is like, it offers his services, and you can tell Darius has been kind of trying to avoid getting the bank more involved in the Under Tavern in case they have anything particularly shady going on. But after a little bit of cajoling, he eventually reveals that their bartender hasn't been seen since the day that Nautilus died and that the captain died. The big battle for Jarek spawn.
Like the hipster one?
Yeah, the hipster one. So you guys seem to recall seeing him on the battlefield then, so it's possible he was also a victim of that. But regardless, for the past couple days, however long it's been, he and some of the other guys, mostly Grim and Bran, have been running the tavern books. But there's a lot of code and stuff that he doesn't understand written in the books for this place. And so he kind of wants a second opinion on this stuff, but is trying not to seem weak, I guess, at the same time. So you're not entirely sure what to make of that. But otherwise, everything seems to go off without a hitch, and a lot of it seems bureaucratic. They set up a schedule to meet every few days once they sort of go home with homework and set things up. But after about 3 or 4 hours, they reach all the things that they can accomplish, and everyone gets hungry, and so they break for dinner. At this point, Oz, you get a ping in your head.
Can I actually,
Yes,
just before we let everyone go, I would just like for Ronnie to have a right there, just this has seemed like a lot of work, and it is, and it will continue to be, but you're all part of a new city, and I hope that you are excited about that as I am.
Allie slaps the table again. Woo! Mayor Ronnie!
Damn it.
They all cheer in. Mayor Ronnie!
You spent 3 hours doing this work. You did this work.
More better days! They all cheer. They've decided that's a catchphrase from your words earlier that they're going to hang on to. As their rallying cry.
Good.
So they eventually, as you guys are all breaking and going to get some food, the Oz, you get a ping from the Barney in your head. And he's going to say, "Come to the giant fish outside. You may see treasures from the heavens."
Oh, giant fish. Can I wait a second? I don't know if I'm allowed to leave.
Bring your friends. The more, the merrier.
Okay. Should I be concerned about anything?
You know you can trust me as we are kin.
Oh, okay.
That's all it's okay.
Are you good, Oz? We're gonna go get some dinner.
I think the Barnakoff friend wants me to check out the giant fish outside.
That's-
Like the bazaar?
Yeah.
I guess. Unless there's like a giant fish somewhere. That'd be cool.
Ronnie going, that would not be cool.
What is...
But sure, if there's something outside the bazaar, why don't we go check it out?
Okay.
Okay, so you guys make your way outside to the front of the Seafair Bazaar, And when you arrive there, it looks to be pretty normal. Sun's going down, and then suddenly you hear what sounds like the sound of almost like a ballista going off, and from the water shoots a barnacle-covered chest covered in phlegm, like a treasure chest, and it lands before you and slides to a shlorpy halt, covered in what looks to be like gloop and glop from the sea. You see a tentacle wave at you, Oz, from the sea to the distance. This is what I found. Oh, go ahead.
Oz enthusiastically waves back at it.
It responds in kind. These
Honestly,
are the things
Ronnie
that I
also
found that I could not make use of, but you might be able to. Trash to me, but perhaps another bird's treasure.
Oh, wow. Thank you for bringing them back. We don't have to go out and get them. That was very nice of you.
I thought it would be easier, as you may not be able to breathe underwater.
Yeah, no, the breathing part's kind of an issue.
I will now return and comb the seas for any who would harm it. Thank you for allowing me to avenge my kin.
Yeah, go have fun. You're free now. You don't have to, seek vengeance.
I hope that you will journey to my waters again, as they are now our waters.
Oh, nice.
And with that, you can feel the psychic connection break off for a bit, and you can see the ripples as he heads away. Meanwhile, Wei is already cleaning off the splork. Not really splorkers, but just the glorpy glorp from the phlegm. It seems like this stuff he was carrying it inside his tummy. Ugh. Anyway.
I think Ronnie probably goes up and is like, wait, is this a good thing to open right now?
He's already got it open in the center of town. A bunch of people crowd around to see what's going on. It's like a big pile of treasure. It's a legit treasure chest full of all sorts of goodies. You guys inside, you recognize now that you were looking at Nautilus's treasure trove. Okay, so I'm gonna put. I'm going to put in the chat. The cameraman said it, but it's me. That's how much gold the party gets.
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
And you will also receive a number of magic weapons as well.
Oh.
First off,
nothing to see here.
Everyone, back off.
Trident of the Deep requires attunement. A magical trident that grants the wielder control over water-based creatures and the ability to manipulate water like the Control Water spell. It might also allow the wielder to cast Tidal Wave once per day.
It might?
Might?
Falcon?
We'll see what else is in there.
Let's see what we are.
It's unaddressed by sea creature manipulation. Okay.
I very much remember Ronnie wanting a trident. I don't know if it's this specific trident, but we'll see.
You're right.
I mean, Ronnie already has a lightning spear.
This is true.
Okay. You have also the Amulet of Tides, which grants the wearer the ability to breathe underwater, swim at incredible speeds, and cast spells and cast Water Walk as well. I'm gonna put that in the chat.
Cast spells like Water Walk? So weird.
Cast spells like Water Walk.
Mm-hmm.
And it should say cast Water Walk.
Can we?
Thus far, it makes me feel so dope to just be able to do this stuff normally.
Yeah, no, water.
You're like
honestly, like if we did the thing where that was like one of those talk back podcast things, it'd be like Water Walk was the fucking MVP.
Okay. There's also a Warhammer in there.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh, there we go.
there's only one of us who can use that, I think.
I feel like I really want that water walk because I love being able to just run out and like hit something when we're on a boat, but that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, who says you can't have both?
I mean, I am the mayor.
You are the mayor. It only makes sense.
I think actually I have them all.
Oh no,
Is-
Ronnie's
Hey.
already gone crazy with
Yeah,
power.
the power.
Okay. I'm just adjusting the
Carrying
stat block.
86 pounds of equipment? What?
Nice.
How?
Wait, you're carrying 86?
Yeah.
Cookie clack.
I'm rewriting this because yeah, some of this stuff that I wrote is not phrased correctly.
No, you have to still let me have. It's an automatic crit if you hit with this hammer.
No, I have to delete that. The title crusher can knock creatures up. Okay. All right, so here's Tidal Crusher. There is also, and Fabian is going to appear next to you, Ronnie, and be like, "What's that? Oh, it looks like the greatest treasure of all." And you guys see another chibi bobblehead of Fabian.
Oh
this
my god.
this one, in this one, he's got his legs crossed, and it looks like he has to go to the bathroom. He puts his hands over his mouth in a surprise thing. Oh, it's the rare has to be Fabian cutie. You've got to collect it now.
If Wade doesn't go for it, which we can work on when Ruthie gets back.
Yeah, Wade's already sort of reaching for it, and you guys are like,
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like it speaks to you.
Yeah, she'll grab it like around its throat.
Oh, okay. Well, also maybe we shouldn't do this right in the middle of town, huh?
everyone's gawking at you guys. A bunch of fishermen are extremely jealous of this find. There's also the coral harp of the Siren's Song, a beautifully crafted harp made of coral adorned with pearls and seashells. When played, it emits a haunting ethereal melody that can charm creatures who hear it. Once per day, it can be used to cast Mass Suggestion or summon a spectral siren that sings alongside the player, giving allies advantage on saving throws against fear and charm effects for 1 minute. It also grants water breathing.
Finn's Bard isn't traditionally a musician, but I guess this is your segue into being a harp player.
Finn will throw the doll at Way and then pick that up instead.
It almost shatters when you throw it at him, and Way gets a whiff of something incredibly stinky. Okay. Okay, you also, this might interest Kel, you also have the conch of Oceanic Whispers, a magical conch shell that allows communications with aquatic creatures across vast distances. It also can be used to summon a water elemental once per day.
Damn.
And finally, oh yeah, and finally,
thing that he
what's that?
He had a healing thing.
Oh yeah, the one that was around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was destroyed after he was basically beaten to death by his.
by yourself.
Yeah.
Fair.
And the cloak of abyssal waters, a dark cloak made of a deep sea kelp, granting the wearer invisibility when in water and resistance to cold damage. It also allows the wearer to pass through solid ice or walls of water like the gaseous form spell, but in a water-based version. These are all, aside from the Fabian cutie, these should be attunement things. So remember that as well. And at the very bottom, under all this treasure in a little satchel, you do find one last vial of Megalothari blood.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
After you guys have finished divvying up all the loot and stuff like that, which you can figure out amongst yourselves or now, whatever you want to do, the townspeople start arguing over who deserves to keep the chest. Assuming
Like just the box?
Yeah, just the box, because I think it's cool.
Oz, who wants it as a bed, joins the argument.
Once the captain hat comes on, Oz gets the box, no problem. But then it's the question of whether or not anyone can lift the box. As it is quite large and hefty and waterlogged.
Quick question. What was the name of the harp again?
The choral harp of the Siren's Song.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
on the text line above it, for whatever reason.
I see. Thank you.
If you guys have
Do you know how to play
questions,
that?
I don't know if Finn
course I
has
do.
proficiency in that, but she could practice.
She doesn't try to. She just says, "Of course I do."
Okay. Ooh, yeah.
More treasure?
No, I was just making note in the encounter track. I'm trying to see how close you guys is. You guys are getting very, very close to a level. I want to see if you already got it. While we're already divvying stuff up.
Can't believe after finishing a whole segment that wasn't the case, but that's
Well, you guys are technically I think if we continue on at this pace, you guys can level up before the end of this session.
Whoa.
Just as an
that makes me
FYI.
feel very concerned.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah, now if we
be...
get to the end and we don't level up, we'll know we fucked up somewhere.
I need to really actually kill someone in a political debate next time.
To give you an insight of how it works, I choose basically a certain number of horde encounters and a certain number of standard encounters. Standard encounters being regular fights, horde encounters being ones where you can get big piles of treasure like this one, such as the naughty one or the Splorker ghost ship fight. So I'm just added the mayoral debate as not a physical encounter, but a challenge.
An emotional encounter.
Exactly. A skill challenge sequence of events, which also counts as an encounter. But yeah. Okay. So after a while, you guys have finished divvying this stuff up, and you are free to do whatever you want to do for the rest of the night, or just go to bed and wake up the next morning and leave if that is your plan, which it kind of seems like it is. So yeah, at this point, you are good to go.
Is our plan to head out to the ghost town?
Yeah, in the morning though. Doing that at dark just seems like
For sure.
Self-fulfilling prophecy of ghosts.
Before we sleep tonight, though, I'd like to check up on Domino and Eddie and see that they're doing okay. I feel like it's been a while since we checked in with them.
Who's Domino?
Sure.
Little-
those
The Displacer
Kitty.
Beast kitten. Yeah.
Right, I forgot about the second one.
Eddie's a good kitty. He'd make sure Domino's okay.
They got into a weird fight before. After that, Eddie was hard to find. Oz, you realize now that you haven't really seen Eddie since their altercation.
Actually, has anyone seen Eddie recently?
I almost never see Eddie.
Yeah, he kind of does his own thing.
I'm sure he's fine.
Should we
Right?
leave something for him?
I mean, I have his like blanket. Do we need to leave him food? I can give him food.
Yeah.
I think he finds his own just around.
I think so, but I think Ronnie puts a hand on Oz. But I think it's he'll probably appreciate it if he comes to his blanket and there's a little treat.
I'm gonna find him the biggest fish, and Oz just takes off running towards the bazaar.
We have
Oh.
the kitchen downstairs, but that's fine.
Right.
Or,
I was
like-
just gonna ask Wondrous Lychee if like we can pay her a little extra and she can just like keep out a bowl of milk and some snacks for whenever they come back. Or Eddie comes back.
Too late. His little legs are already moving.
Yeah, there he goes.
If Oz is actually running in the evening or in the middle of the night or whenever time it is to the bazaar, I think Ronnie will just sort of like kind of jog behind them.
Okay. So you guys are going to get pet food?
Yeah.
Oz is going to get a large fish for his cat.
A large fish? Okay, so a dead fisherman's catch, right?
Yep.
Well, not
a
the
pet,
catch of a dead fisherman, but a
food
fish
item.
who was caught by, not a living fish. As you guys get closer, there's a bunch of fish stands out there. You're able to get a large fish for 1 gold.
Yep. I imagine this goes down as Oz grabbing it and Ronnie paying for it behind.
You can see Oz was reaching into his bag, but if Ronnie's paying, Oz will just quietly put the gold back in his bag.
Oh, okay, cool, great. No, that works.
Okay. Anything else
Oz
you guys would
also
like to
makes
do?
a point if Mayor Ronnie is buying him his pet food, like, wow, thanks, Mayor Ronnie. Thanks for buying food for my kitty. Trying to be loud.
make a performance check.
He's doing his best.
In fairness, I was gonna say, should Ronnie give disadvantage by panicking immediately?
There's like almost no one around you guys, but the guy who's selling them is impressed. But you also get the sense he probably would have been equally as impressed by anyone buying his fish. So not that big of a deal.
This is end of day fish.
End of day fish.
Yeah, it's stinky.
True.
Cats like stinky fish, right?
Yeah, probably.
It's got a waft to it. I think if Keller or Kel and Finn like outside.
I thought you guys were still at the place and at the tavern, and they left. But you guys can
Yeah,
be
I think-
around if you want to.
Oz just sprinted out, and I'm just confused.
In like a mildly awkward small talk situation, Finn's just gonna be like, "So your partner's kind of weird."
My partner, like Dr. Wilder, Arden.
Yeah, she can like be around us all the time now.
Wait, she's been around.
Wow, the
Where's she here
shade.
now?
The fucking shade.
Is
Dude,
Finn referring to the times when she's just been hovering, trying to get his attention?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit.
She seemed like she wanted to talk to you again at the bazaar, but you know,
It's weird you
Right.
say that. I was thinking I hadn't seen her in a while. Where was she? Just cuts to her hiding in a barrel of cheese.
She's right behind you, lurking, in a mead barrel. She burps. And then the barrel lid
Maybe.
closes.
maybe you need some new glasses or something, buddy.
I think these are fine. You're just vaguely supposed to look like a blur, right?
Is that how you've been seeing me this whole time?
Yeah, you're just like a pink smudge.
That's
I should
I
probably buy some new glasses.
yeah, go do that before we go and fight ghosts. Things that are notoriously already hard to see, please.
I'll do that tomorrow morning. As for your actual question though, no, I think she's just gonna like head out and do her own thing, and I don't really know when I'm gonna see her again.
Okay, the independent type. That's a green flag. She's like muttering more to herself than actually talking to Cal.
Ah, yeah. Maybe I should ask her to be part of the guild.
I mean, taking on the whole whatever department it is you're gonna do. What did we call it? It was a cool title, right? We gave everyone cool titles. What was it?
Raquel, Master of Beasts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Master of Puppets. That's a cool one.
I feel like the Beastmaster would have, a couple of underlings here and there. Or partners, whatever you want to call them.
Underlings.
I mean,
Mob family lingo sticks with you.
Oh yeah.
It's whatever we'd want to call them.
I mean, I'm honestly kind of afraid of asking her to stick around. What if she says no? Then, like, knowing she doesn't want to is worse than, like, not knowing in a way.
Yeah, but wouldn't the feeling of not asking and not knowing the answer also feel worse?
Well, this way you can kind of kid yourself into maybe thinking that things are better than they are.
Okay. More importantly, do you want her to stay?
Yes. Well, that depends if we're staying. But I'd like to see her more, yeah? Is that weird?
Okay. Yes. No. Just kidding. No. I think it's normal and just go for it.
You're right. I should just go up to her and be like, hey, you should stay here because I like you. No, wait, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. That's a little it's a little forward for a partner anyway. But hey, you know her better than I do, so maybe she's into that.
I'll figure it out. If I have any questions, do you mind if I ask you again? I'm not really good at this whole thing. And I feel like you're a good influence.
Well, you've got that right. Yeah, what good am I to this team if I can't give partner advice?
He'll like awkwardly fist bumps Finn's shoulder.
She does it back to him like 10 times harder. That feels like a natural conclusion. I don't have anything else to say. Are we sleeping? Also, what happened to Oz? I thought he was
He
getting
ate
one
that fish, but then a different fish ate him. Now he's on a dragon adventure.
Oh god.
That's why Ronnie went with.
Yeah, so you guys have been having your love chat while they've been off getting their fish. So yeah, if you guys have anything else you want to do, you can. Otherwise, you can set off the following day.
Finn goes to sleep in the room surrounded by everyone's things.
On a big pile of their stuff. Treasure map! Okay. So everyone okay with having a long rest now?
Yeah, Oz puts the fish on Eddie's little blanket bed in the room for everyone to smell, hoping that the smell attracts the cat.
This fish is like about to turn. It's just laying out. It's giving Fabian across the hall good dreams of fish, though.
And Oz does spend a good 5 minutes holding the fish by the tail, shaking it outside the window, and just yelling Eddie at the top of his lungs for the whole town to hear and smell.
Kel, as you're heading off to sleep, You compulsively reach to your side to see if Domino is there by your bed, and you can't find him. You start to get a little nervous, and then you hear like a very faint mewing coming from someplace.
Does it sound like it's within the room?
Yeah, but it's like also really soft and quiet.
I'll kind of sit up and like pat the bed and be like, Domino, is that you? Like trying to, if it is, to try and like
Domino,
summon.
up.
you get his familiar cry, and you definitely know it's him. He's somewhere nearby. It sounds in mild distress, like not in danger, but just like unhappy.
Okay, I'm getting up to go investigate then. Unhappy cat. Immediate attention needed.
Okay, make a an investigation check. Okay, with your 18, you start to look around, and eventually you find the sound is coming from that stone that you guys got from the pet shop guy, that keeps creature companions inside of it, like a Pokeball.
Oh.
But and you as you hear Domino mewing, the stone lights up a little bit as if to let you know the sound is emanating from within.
Oh, well, I guess I know what it does, so that should ease my worry. But how did Domino get in there? Whatever. That's a safe place for Domino to be. Can I sense if Eddie's in there too?
You don't have any. Actually, you can do an Arcana check to check for that.
You should let him out.
Well, if he's this is like the Pokeball dilemma, right? Is it comfortable in there? Do they
No.
enjoy being inside?
He's whining.
I
He's
mean,
making
he
sad
sounds
noises.
distressed. He's probably distressed.
He
Master
might
of
be okay
beasts,
with it
my
later. He may be okay with it later if you are like, you can come sleep with me, but then when we go traveling, we're gonna need a secret spot for you.
Right. I will appropriate. Well, Oz, is your fish lying around? Because I might appropriate that.
It's not gonna work
Oz,
out.
who is still just shaking this fish violently out the window, sticks his head in. What? Sorry?
Do you mind if I borrow your fish? I promise I'll buy you a new one.
But Eddie.
I think Domino's stuck in the bead. I don't really know how he got in there.
Wait,
Ronnie in the room is like, just cut it in half.
Wait, it actually worked?
Big fish.
It has a cat in it?
Cut
Yeah.
the fish in half.
Oh, was Eddie in there? We gotta get him out right now.
That's what I was trying to figure out, but I have no idea.
Oz, very distracted, drops the fish out the window and rushes over to help with the rock.
No, fish.
Outside, it lands directly on Tonka's head, and he doesn't notice.
Y'all.
Okay, so do you guys have the initial description or the item description of this thing with you?
I don't.
This
Oh,
is
damn.
not one that I took note of what it does.
Great. That means I can decide now.
I believe it really.
I vaguely remember, though, because there was the collar with the heart necklace that you could basically use like a Pokeball to summon your pet inside of it, and Eddie was wearing the collar.
Right. The collar is connected to the stone, right? So
Yep.
that you can, well, whoever is wearing the collar can be summoned inside and outside of that thing. And Eddie was wearing the collar. So at this point, after Oz, make a Arcana check just to try to get Domino out of the ball and see if anything else is inside it or anyone else is inside it. Okay, with the 23, you easily attune, not making it an attuned item, but you just sort of like connect psychically with your wizard intelligence to the weave inside this thing, reach out to it, feel the tendril of magic, and quickly shoot a beam out of it. And suddenly Domino is in the center of the room, looking very confused and turning around with his hair bristling on his back and his little half-formed displacer beast kitten tentacles on his back, sort of like lashing out, like looking like, who put me in there? What had just happened?
Hey, you're okay. You're safe.
That
It's
he's a
fine.
kitten. He clearly has like, I'm a new puppy who's been brought into a house with an adult cat energy. The cat's like, oh yeah, no, I just locked you in the laundry room, idiot.
In my life for 2 months.
Yeah, and that's not far off. That's not far off because you do see that Eddie is not in the ball, but Domino is definitely wearing Eddie's collar.
Wow.
Oh, Eddie, that silly cat. We're gonna have to get him a new collar. Maybe he doesn't like the magic in this one.
Must be a breakaway collar. And the Domino decided to put it on himself.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the collar off and just pet Domino to calm him down.
Okay,
The collar on it might be a good idea. Because Eddie can fend for himself. I don't think Domino can after what we've seen.
That's true, but I'm not really on board with Domino being shoved into a crystal.
Why
against their will.
not?
I mean, do you just want to carry him when we're traveling between cities?
At least I'm gonna take the collar off for now and maybe like try and slowly acclimatize Domino to the collar if Eddie really doesn't want it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. And we should probably get Eddie a new collar. Oz points at Ronnie. We need to build that pet shop.
Thinking practically, as usual.
Ronnie shrugs and says, jobs? I don't know. Job creation?
Ronnie's got all his paperwork around them. Ronnie looks exhausted.
Ronnie's like, please, I want to hit a thing with this hammer.
Okay, is there anything else you guys want to do? Or do you want to take a long rest?
I would love to take a long rest.
Okay.
I'm good to rest.
All right, long rest
I would also,
time.
I'd love to leave a note that's just like, hey, please send this to Usei. I don't know where he lives. Hey, sorry that went so weird. See you maybe next time.
Okay.
Please be well.
The very next morning, you in fact do receive a note from Usei. Not in reply. You haven't sent yours yet, but you do see that one has been posted to the place. But since it's at or around 10 p.m. right now, we'll take our halfway point. I will now delight you with one of my new clip reels on the stream. I will do Be Right Back number 4. What is with my encoding preset being so crazy? Oh well, I'll figure that out later. Okay, be right back. No. Haha, you stupid animal. Oh crap! I was. Wait, what just happened? We both fell over. No! What the fuck is that? I'm gonna go for it. Wouldn't that have been sick, though? We got this. Just gotta do cool jumps. Okay, cool jump 1 complete. What? What the fuck? But there was a platform down there. I should be able to walk up. I should have the momentum. Holy shit. Holy shit. I didn't even want to do that. I feel okay now because, like, I've watched people play this level, right? So at least I know... I know how to do this one, clearly. No! Damn it. Wait, I'm pointing. The ape is me. Oh, no, wait. I'm pointing it at me and it's an ape. Kyle. No, wait, that's the monkey with the gun. Okay, I thought for a second I was an ape. It really set us back. So I have to do this room again. Oh my god, I got it. Fuck! Watch this. I was like, this game needs a run button. And then I clicked in the left stick, and this is what he does. He goes 0.5 times as fast. The best jump I have ever done in any game, hands down. Let's go. No! No! No, don't hump the bucket. Take the gem.
Oh yeah.
Why are you not taking it? Am I supposed to hit the moon? Am I supposed to shoot the moon? Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll wind up dying in space. Yes! Oh, shit! No! Oh, okay. I'm supposed to do that. Okay, I thought I just destroyed the world's tides. What? What the fuck was that? I released it right into his stupid mouth. What was that? What did you fucking do? I can't see when I'm at that angle, Pepsi Man. Oh, you cock-snatching piece of shit! Fuck. Oh, that's bullshit. Pepsi Jet? Where's Pepsi Jet? What is Pepsi Jet? Ah! Goop. Then I mustn't fall. No! 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 I got. Yes! Yes! Ah. How many chompers are there? Ah! No! No! God! Oh! Oh my god, it worked! Oh my god! Oh, that was crazy! No, 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 flap it up! No! No! Oh god! This might kill it. Oh! Oh! It hung on! Ampharos! Ampharos, you hung on! Okay, some of our eggs are hatching. These are our regular eggs, so we probably won't get anything good. Oh, it's shiny! It's a sign, Mama. What the fuck? Whoa! He didn't even get his bar out. Let's go. Fuck, this is the end. Wait, Reviver Seed! Yes! Oh, motherfucker! Yes! Oh, sorry. Sorry, Sonic. Am I supposed to memorize this? Is this not the same part of the level as the beginning? What is Radical? No! What the fuck? And what else is on the docket for this week? I made a list of retro games for us to play, so we will be playing one of those. Oh, fuck! Wait. What? You think the Queen's Xenomorph is hot? It's a big bug. It rips off its own butt. I'm getting a headache. What? At least I'm not a million miles back in this. He's half the man he used to be.
That's disgusting.
Understatement of the fucking year. Frigging VMUs are actually memory cards. I honestly forgot that. I just... Okay, he didn't see nothing. Oh my god! Oh, that scared the shit out of me! What the fuck? Oh shit!
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
That's your reaction? Damn! What the fuck?
This is just like that movie.
This is just like that movie that we're shamelessly fucking ripping off. Man. Pepsi Man. Okay, encoding overloaded. Yeah. Alright. So, you guys awaken, and you get, Ronnie, you receive a letter from Usei that is deeply apologetic for his behavior. He was drinking and feeling sorry for himself, and he knows that's no excuse, but he was not behaving like a gentleman, and he knows that, and he was a fool. He wants to apologize to Wei as well, and he's going to give you some space and just try to be respectful, and hopefully one day you guys can be friends.
Very good that I sent that also letter then. Great.
Did you already send it? I pictured you taking the letter, and writing it the night before, then waking up and finding one taped to your door, basically.
Wait, so yeah, I imagine I sent this off.
Oh, I thought you were just scribing it the night before.
Oh.
If that's the case, if you sent it out last night, then his letter will be in response to yours.
Okay. Then we're both apologetic and awkward. My sweet spot.
Perfect. Anyway, with that out of the way, and without further ado, you guys have decided to go off on a new quest to embark on passage to Aurelia Manor, where it is said whoever cleanses the house of its unholy spirits will lay claim to its property, although all who have attempted to do so are now deceased. So says Delia, the quest giver. She is not with you at present, still at Seafair Bazaar, you assume. If you do want to try to ditch her, this might be an opportunity to do so. But when you come downstairs, you do find that Yorkus and the others, including Allie and your regular B squad, are around. And it looks like Tavian has prepared a large farewell breakfast. They've picked up, through rumors and asking you guys directly what the plan was, and all of them, unless otherwise requested, plan to stay here and watch the town. Tuck has actually gotten a new job at the Under Tavern, working in place of the former bartender who is now gone. Not because he's good at the job, simply because they need someone to do the job. And his girlfriend begged. So,
Damn.
he's very happy about that. He's creating a nice little home life for himself with her. And Slythe is all set to go off with you guys when you get settled. He's currently working at the blacksmith and happy to do so, though a bit bored that nothing's exploding. And Astrid is there, but sort of like sullenly sulking by herself at a different table. Polly is there and wants to apologize to Ronnie profusely for arguing with them that one time in the past, because they recognize now the intense pressure the mayor must be under. They...
Ronnie is confused. Yeah, okay.
And Polly says she will watch after Tavian and try to keep everybody together, so we're ready to go if you ever guys want to move out and set up shop elsewhere. But you get the feeling that there is sort of like something unsaid in a way a lot of these of your B squad friends are acting. Those of you who would like to do so to try to get some insight on them may roll insight check if you would like to.
Gladly.
Great. Yep. I deserve better than I roll on insight.
You do. It's rigged right now.
Okay. Let's say Finn and Kel, you get the sense that there is sort of a melancholy in the air because some of them worry that you'll forget about them when you leave, or maybe this is an opportunity for them to go off and start their new lives and not be so beholden to you. So you're free to comment on that if you want, or just let it remain unsaid. But otherwise, you guys are going to have a nice breakfast together. And Yorkus is going to, share stories of his adventures with you, going up against the ape and everything. And everything's a pretty lighthearted, jovial mood. So after breakfast is passed, everyone sort of gathers out here on the path, and I've got a big crowd of people and a bunch of townspeople you don't know. Ozzy is notably quiet during breakfast. A bunch of people gather, some you don't know, who are just excited to see Wish Mayor Ronnie off on their journey. One person runs up to you, Ronnie, and grabs at your attire and says, it looks like it's a 14-year-old boy, human, and he's like, Mayor Ronnie, where are you going? You just got here.
It looks around panikedly again. We're just gonna go up and try to handle that whole ghost house situation. So
ghosts! A bunch of people start to get worried.
You don't,
ghosts? Oh no.
But you don't need to be worried because the city council is gonna look after you while we're gone, and then they're gonna look after you Mm-hmm.
Period. He tilts his head like a confused dog, and Yorkus steps
Yeah,
in.
Ronnie also does his head just
Yeah,
like,
echoing.
Mhm.
Yorkus is going to step forward and say, "Yes, that's right. Ronnie is off to protect the nearby lands to make sure none of those evil ghosts come and hurt you people. In the meantime, myself and the rest of the council will be, who have been appointed by Mayor Ronnie and met for the first time yesterday, will start to take care of the debt situation, and before you know it, Ronnie will be back and in charge of the town." Some people look sated by this, but some people look sad that Ronnie is leaving at all. Yorkus comes up to you and shakes your hand, Ronnie, and looks to the rest of you. Well, that ought to hold them off for the time being. He'll probably be off chasing at the next shiny bauble that wanders past. But,
I mean, it's good to show that Ronnie's a real adventurer, right? Not some fake.
Right. Pencil pusher like
Finn
me.
clearly looking around to like clock any of the dirt bags.
Makes
Yeah.
eye contact with Eric.
Yeah, they are not in attendance.
Oh, sad face.
So Yorkus is going to say, well, it's been some fun. I suppose I'll have to hold down the fort while you're gone. I can't say I'll
Please
miss
do.
the danger, but I will miss the rest of you while you're away.
I'm sure we'll see you before you know it.
Well, I certainly hope so. And best of luck with those ghosts. Oh, here. He hands you a couple bottles of holy water. You might need these.
How did you make that? It might be good to know
I
on the
didn't
fly in
make it.
case we run out.
I smuggled it from Apothecary. Actually, before we set off on our first adventure together. We've been holding on to it, just in case, but if I'm not in danger, perhaps you'll need it. Never can be too careful with ghosts.
That's fair enough. Thank you.
And as for the rest of you, safe travels. Everyone begins waving and saying goodbye.
Sorry, before we leave, Oz just looks at Yorkus like, Yorkus, if you see Eddie, can you send us a message?
Oh, yes, of course. Actually, Oz, I believe I saw Eddie 2 nights ago.
Not last night, 2 nights?
Yes, 2 nights ago.
Okay.
He looked fine. Well, this is strange. I thought I might have made it up, but he seemed to be leading a parade of mice.
Yeah, he's pretty good with other animals.
No, I mean, literally leading a parade, prancing before them, wearing what looked to be a crumpled up piece of paper like a hat. And the mice danced and seemed to chirp behind him. It was... I thought it was a dream, but I will say he looked quite pleased with himself.
Well, cats are supposed to catch mice, right? I don't know how they do it. I guess that's how Eddie does it.
Yep. Well, it's been a pleasant conversation with you, as always, Oz. I don't know if we'll ever see eye to eye on everything, but we both, hopefully, recognize the value of the other.
Okay, well, if you see Eddie again, tell him I miss him. And I'm
Okay.
sorry we brought another cat in.
You know what?
Wait, what?
I'll be on a special lookout for him, and I'll send a letter to the west if at first I see him, just to keep you happy.
Just to the west.
Okay. I got a fish for him and everything, and he didn't come home last night.
Okay. Yes. All right. He doesn't. You can get the sense that Yorkus doesn't know how to deal with this much emotion. Oh, look, there's Finn.
He's making panicked eyes.
She's good at feelings.
Oz just wipes his face on Yorkus's shirt before nodding and
Oh
leaving.
God. Ugh. How is there so much fluid? At this point, you guys turn and begin to leave, everybody waving goodbye. Even Astrid waving goodbye. And then from the back of the crowd, you hear, "Wait!" And you see you see Delia, the quest goblin, rushing forward with her suitcase. "You were gonna leave me! I knew you were gonna leave me!"
We were just on our way to get you.
But you were heading the other way.
To meet here, we were taking so much time. We were waiting for you.
Wait, you're
Ronnie is
coming along?
sweating bullets.
Austin.
No one told me this.
Look, I've wanted to see this ghost house my whole life. Please, I promise I won't be a burden. I've even come up with this. She holds up a purple bag with a yellow piece of rope tied around the top. As you look at it, it seems to sort of be able to shift in her hand like a bag full of sand. I've worked up a new way to take out bad guys, so I can be a help in combat too.
What is that? Okay. Why don't you tell us on the road what it does? Come on. You're coming with us.
That's the best
obviously.
part. I'm not really sure.
Is it the best
Wait, what?
part?
Oh yeah.
Here, take this, and I'll give her a couple of the vials of the whole. Maybe use that before you use whatever you have on you right now.
Thanks. She pops one open and drinks it.
No! That's not how it works.
She's halfway done drinking it. Huh? I thought it was
Hey,
vodka
maybe-
for the
Seriously
road.
watches to see what it does.
Yeah, maybe that does work actually.
Oh.
Like, why,
I need to... Hang on. You see her rush off towards an outhouse.
Wait,
Oh,
does that mean
Okay,
she's
nobody
undead?
drink the holy water.
Wait,
Uh,
does that mean she's undead?
5 minutes later, she comes back out. Wow, that flushed everything.
Oh.
I feel like I'm 10 pounds lighter. And I was only 20 pounds to begin with. Ah.
Huh. Maybe you
Oz
could
seems
bottle the stuff
visibly
up and
very
sell it.
concerned.
We do bottle it and sell it.
That's how you got it. With a new spring in her step, she leads you guys onward. As you're starting to leave, Kel, you hear a loud throat clearing from behind you.
He turns around very slowly.
Dr. Wilder is there, and she is clearly wearing a lot of makeup.
I think Kella's a little stunned. Hi, hey, what's up? Hey.
Oh,
you
hi,
look-
Kel. I didn't see you
wow.
there.
Oh, you didn't see me?
She's clearly lying. You're like at the center of a crowd that's facing towards you.
Is your throat then? I heard you like clear your throat. You okay?
Yeah, I guess I'm a little sick. You know, no one really cares about me, so I guess I need to take care of myself.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? You
Personally,
know,
me.
you know I care about you a lot, right?
Oh, really? Then why
sick?
are
Do
you
need me to get
leaving
you, like, some
forever?
tea? Who told you that?
I don't know. It's just
I'm
you're
not
gonna leave
leaving
town without saying goodbye. It seems pretty rude to your professional
well, you seemed
writing
mad
partner.
At me. You seemed mad at me, and I wanted to give you the space you needed, and I didn't know if
Everyone
you
else
wanted
begins to
see me
roll
or
their
not.
eyes. Fabian pops out and begins to play
No.
a sad violin.
Finn clears her throat and is like, "Remember yesterday?"
Oh, right. I
He doesn't
he's
remember
sweating bullets as
yesterday. Of course, all I need to... Oh, God. What was it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. He doesn't remember. Do you actually not remember? Can you roll
No,
for
I
it?
do remember.
Okay.
No, I do remember.
Because I don't remember
I-
either.
I wasn't gonna leave without saying goodbye. We're gonna be back soon, and I was gonna ask you something, but I guess now that I have you here, I'm gonna ask you now. We're starting up a guild, and I'd really like it if you were to like join me to work in there, and I think it would be really cool. So, yeah.
Oh, that's what you wanted to ask me? Well, I'm. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. Kel, how long will you be gone?
A couple of days. I
That's
feel like you'll be
it?
back pretty soon.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not forever.
I thought you were like leaving for months on some journey and were just like going to ditch me here. Oh, that's fine. Oh, this is why you need to learn to communicate, Kel. Otherwise, the girl would have to resort to necessary but strange behaviors.
I don't think you're acting strange.
That's correct.
Okay, I'm glad you think
Yeah, I'm glad
the
we both
same
are
as
correct.
I do. Yeah.
That's nice. That's why we're partners. Because we never disagree. Okay.
Ronnie
so,
makes a face.
I'll stay here and, hold down the fort for the town. And you recognize she's repeating what Yorkis just said, but you decide not to go.
I want. Okay, wait. I'm gonna roll something real quick. Okay,
Wisdom.
awesome.
+4.
Yes, that's true.
28.
I think after that weird exchange, he's starting to back away, and then he stops, turns around, blushes, and he's like, "I think you look really nice."
She blushes furiously. Like, Cal! Inappropriate! But she's also smiling.
Just roll a courage check? What was that?
I'll see you in a few days. She walks away. She's still smiling, but looks nervous and walks away.
I think Kel is grinning his face off too.
Okay, we're getting better, I think.
Yeah, I think for nerds, that's romantic or something.
Ronnie also is like, nice. Good job.
Oh, bro, you scored or something.
That went as good as it could have, right?
That's maybe true. All right. And with that, you guys are off to Greater Jerixbon. I can't believe it.
It only took instituting a new
sessions.
form of government.
Yeah, you're right. Now you're allowed to leave. Okay. So you guys set off. It's by the time you get through the rigmarole of all of that and breakfast and everything, it's around 8 a.m. You guys head out for it took you about I think 3 or 4 hours to get here before. This is about as far as you've made it along Jerix Road, I guess. And so you do know you have some time to kill. But as you make your way, you get around the place where you found the ape before. And you see what looks to be a cart along the side of the road that has stopped, and you remember this makes you call back to the cart of travelers who had been previously attacked, the caterers from OSR who had previously been attacked by the giant ape. But as you approach, these thoughts that someone might be harmed are they quickly fade away as you see what looks to be a troop of goblins who are playing the fiddle and dancing around. And all of them, about half of them are musicians, and the other half look like to be some sort of trained dancers based on their attire. And they are all doing sort of a festive folk dance. They also have some food roasting
Weird place to have a party, but seems
Around
kinda
a
fun.
fire, like just like around this point randomly, or like specifically like at the place where this.
You can see the path that you broke off from in the distance, about maybe quarter mile down the road, but you're just you're about relatively where you're shown on the map. As you guys
we
get
have-
closer, one of the goblins will call out to you, acting as some sort of carnival barker, and will say, come and join the dancing festivities.
Look at Finn.
I mean, under different circumstances, sure, but I think we're like doing something right now.
Wei says, "Oh, what the hell," and runs in and locks arms with a nearby goblin. They start like dancing back and forth together. Wei does his best to match the motions. Come on, Oz, I know you want to.
Oz looks up slowly, sniffs. Eddie used to love it when I picked him up and danced with him.
Jeez. Oz! Eddie will be fine. You don't have to worry. Come on, come dance.
Oz reluctantly walks over, shuffling his feet, and just does the like saddest, most like introverted little dance you've ever seen.
Sad emo dancing, shoegazing.
Well, I guess Ronnie shrugs helplessly, and then okay, but approaches, but tries to like I don't know, get the measure. Like it seems like this is just some people having a nice time.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys,
celebrating.
Oh, we're not celebrating. We're on the road. Travelers, we are. Traveling musicians. Came from up north.
oh,
I mean, west.
to where?
Wait, what? You came
so
from up
where?
west?
West north. You know how things are in Jarexbun. Even certain mayors can't remember which directions are which.
Ronnie doesn't hear this,
You too busy dancing?
or just being confused in general. Everyone's so small.
Hard to dance with. So yeah, this goblin is going to explain that they came from Fortiga on the way through Enchantra, and the area around Enchantra is not great right now. It seems like a lot of the bad stuff from Bogwitch has sort of leaked into Enchantra. Behind the city walls, it seems fine, but the road along there was kind of hairy. So they're now that they've made it into Greater Jarexbon, they're sort of just celebrating being okay. They came through the roads to the, I guess, northwest, and are heading towards Jarexbon because they heard that Captain Scorch is recently out of power, as the rumor goes. They heard it in Hollow's End, actually. Yeah, they're not really having a party or anything. They're just practicing their dance routine. They're traveling performers and having a bit of lunch while they stop. Or, I'm sorry, a little bit of an early morning brunch, I guess. They're late risers.
You stopped in Hollow's End?
Yes, we did. It's a very dreary place. Not a good place for performers. We only stopped to stay the night, and now here we are on our way to Jarexbon, our final destination.
Well, if you're on your way to Jarexbon and you're performers, you're kind of in luck because we're actually opening up a guild soon. You know, I heard the entertainment business is booming. I mean, here she hands them her business card.
Ah, thank you.
Ronnie
A bard, are you?
panicking, forgetting what kind of guild they're opening. It was like, wait, what?
Don't worry, we're out of Jarek's fun.
I
You
do
don't have
feel
any
like-
authority here.
Finn's idea of the guild is a little bit different, probably, than everyone else's.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you need to take Finn's word for it, Roddy. So, the goblin will take your card and will say, thank you. We'll call upon you if we ever have need of you.
Likewise.
He invites you to learn a few of their dance steps, and whoever would like to can join in.
Yeah, now she's sold.
Okay. So whoever would like to learn their dance steps, please make a performance check and a charisma check separately.
Right, yes. Ronnie's gonna try.
11 and 6. Kel, you kind of fumble through it, but you step on a child's toes at one point.
Oof.
I spent all my charisma a few minutes ago.
It's gone now.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, not great for me.
Let's see here.
Oh no, Ronnie.
I mean,
Oh wait, I did a charisma save. Was that not correct?
don't we think that Ronnie's poor
No,
performance
charisma
makes
check.
everyone look a little bit better?
Bro.
Okay. Okay, I mean, I shouldn't take that, but I think the fact that it's a natural 20 creates like a time
feel
loop,
like you
which makes
should.
me take it. Okay, so Finn manages to perfectly learn this silly goblin dance that combines just playful fun with a little bit of goblin taunting humor, and it involves Finn sort of twirling around, shaking a tambourine, and then making funny faces when she turns around to the crowd. She perfectly does this, and as a result, gets +1 to her dancing proficiency. So for any dance-based performance
Hey.
checks, you can add a +1 to that.
Woo!
Let me.
Dance master.
I think if Ruthie was here, she would want Way to participate in this. I think so. I'm gonna give Way. I'm gonna pop onto his sheet real quick, and actually, maybe I'll roll for Delia as well. Okay, Way.
I'm so sad the dancing side quest occurs when Ozzy is too sad to dance.
Oh no!
The pain of being an excellent role player, right? Okay.
It's the one thing he loves to do.
Okay. So performance 22.
Nice.
And charisma, which is his specialty. Ooh, he rolled
Oh,
natural 1 twice.
Double nat ones.
Wow.
Okay, let's see how this rolls out. I actually don't know. I need my. I decided I would do this mathematically, and that was a mistake.
With a +11, Jesus.
Right?
Crazy.
I mean, that's the only way you have a 12.
Yeah, exactly.
That was also a save, though, I will point out.
That was a save. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, by rules of Wayfinity, I have to do it the right way.
What
Damn.
the hell?
It's somehow worse? I don't understand.
What?
But
Yeah, I guess his. Oh, because he
Are
doesn't
you
get
sure?
his plus to his paladin boost to
saves,
Right.
right?
on saves.
So yeah,
Oh.
as the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Okay, so that means that is.
He does such a good job at the dance that it makes some of the goblins feel bad.
No, he still passes. He still passes. So because I'm averaging the performance and the charisma.
He's
Oh,
watching
what I'm
Finn
saying?
dance and is
'Cause
distracted.
I feel like dance is partially performance, partially charisma. It should be weighted probably 2 to 3, but we're just doing half and half for this particular check as I was thinking about it. So anyway, 31 is the combination of 22 plus 9, and then divided by 2 is 15.5. So he would pass the DC 15 needed for this. So Wei will also gain +1 to his dance proficiency.
dance proficiency.
Uh,
Now Wei and Finn can dance together.
gross.
Without awkward, angry tension. Maybe?
+1 from Goblin Dance. Okay, that means Wei has like +1 gambling and +1 dancing. For random arbitrary status things, he's doing great. Okay.
That does remind me that +1 surfing.
Yeah,
Oh.
right? Okay, 8, and then another D20. 9. Okay, so she does not learn to dance. She tries her best, and they kind of laugh at Delia, and they're like, "Ha! For a goblin, you don't dance so well." And she looks a little bit angry. It's like, I'm not supposed to dance. I'm a quest giver.
Like, Rise, I could knock it off. She's doing fine.
Oh, I thought you were saying that to Delia. I was like, wow. Hey, knock it
Yeah.
off.
Oh, no.
Being bad at dancing, that is. This is a serious dance-based guild. They look to Finn for confirmation. What kind of guild is
She
this?
gives a thumbs up.
Okay. The other goblins back up. We mean no harm. It's all in fun. They continue their dance, and you get that they probably might be just hanging out here for a while longer, having no specific duress. With this, you feel compelled to press on further.
Actually, speaking of quests, since you guys came from up west, do you know of any news from Hollow's End? We're headed there right now. We don't really know a whole lot about it. Is there any information you could give us?
Dreary place. They wouldn't let us leave the room at night, and we came in late at night. They seemed to be horribly afraid of something that was coming from down the road in the center of town. But I also saw some wards in place, magical wards. Those should protect them against anything bad, so we weren't too worried. Plus, we were only staying for a few hours. It's much nicer here.
Is there a paladin, I want to say, who you would describe as maybe potentially sexy, who happens to live there?
Well, let's be honest, all paladins are sexy. Yeah, some of the other goblins look at him like he speaks for himself, not for...
Is he looking at Way weirdly?
He is just painted into that mariner's armor and stolen pirate's coat.
Why did he become crusty?
Hey! Now he can't not be. Oh no.
Oh no.
So he's going to wait. What did you? Oh, he actually didn't see the paladin in question because he was not allowed outside. He was ushered into the inn by the innkeeper. So they did not actually meet him, but they did hear murmurs that someone might have fallen ill or gotten sick. So perhaps he was tending to them. They don't know.
Oh, thank you for the information.
And thank you
He
for
bows.
your hospitality. I'm sorry for my poor dancing skills, but if my name is Ronnie, I would love to know how to call you.
How to call?
What is your name?
This guy's name is Gunther. The leader of the dance troupe, anyway. And sort of the carnival barker as well.
It is not.
What's that?
It is an honor. That's all
it's
they
an
say.
honor.
They just like, thank
And
you.
likewise. And they continue on, offering you guys some chicken and just heading out. You try not to eat too much because they don't have that much food.
Just chicken?
What do you? Wow, entitled
Well,
bunch.
I'm just like, it's just a bunch of chickens.
We just left from breakfast like 2 hours ago.
It's just,
What do you mean? Just
How
a
about
bunch of
chicken and
chicken?
breakfast?
What do you want?
We're closer to our house than we are to their.
They are refugees.
okay.
What kind of scraps do you have for Princess Finn? Refugees.
Yeah, where's your like herbs and grains and
I thought you were supposed to be an industrious people, goblins. Where is your free stuff for me? So after you guys make your way up Mid-Jarrex Road, you eventually come to a familiar sight. A ravine that is sort of flanked by two sort of hills, like sort of like little cliffs on either side. I'm gonna take you guys there now. You'll remember it when you see it, most likely, if you can see
Whatever
it.
happened to that dude?
To predictability, the milkman, the paperboy, even MTV.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Kel, Finny, Ozzy, Ronnie E, Quay E, D-Dog.
D-Dog?
Okay. Let me see. Oh, we're pulled back a little far. Okay, so yeah, this is a place where I think previously you found a horse and a bunch of other adventures happened or some such. You got into a fight here previously. They were like
Yeah. Dryads.
Dryads, yeah, that were like creatures hiding in the trees, and you guys fought some, and then on your way back sort of avoided this area because something was in it. Do you guys remember what was in it?
yeah, wasn't it dryads? But like bad ones?
No.
Yes,
What?
but after that, when you came back through this way to return to Jarrex Spawn, there was something else that had taken
Was it
over.
orc who were chasing that dwarf?
That was further south, near the turn in the road.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it?
Man, the answer is don't.
I mean, I vaguely remember something about the Dryads, and they were like hunting for something in the forest or something.
Well, I'll make it easy on you guys. You guys, those of you so everybody can make a an intelligence save to try to remember +4 from Way. Mike gets. Oh, Kel gets it. I was gonna say it was a DC 18. Okay. So Kel, you recall, because this involved a creature that you kind of find interesting, there were these like giant hornets that were buzzing above the corpses that you left there. And instead of going through and taking them on directly, you guys were kind of tired from the Shadowfey battle that you did with that guy and the giant egg thing. And you decided to go around them rather than fight them.
Right. I'll relay that to everyone else, I guess. That this is
So
the place
do we-
where we saw the hornets last time.
And Ronnie would
Do
have
we
understood
see-
that or remembered that as well because of the +4 from Way.
Do we see anything there now?
There's no evidence of anything in this area besides the cliff sides.
Maybe they were just like migrating last time or something. She seems really proud of herself for knowing what that word means.
You know, like all birds do. She think hornets are birds?
Like, we need to go ahead. whether we go straight on
Yeah.
or around.
Plus, they're just some bugs anyway. We can just, I don't know, squish them.
Well, okay. There's a bunch of things that are bad. No, if they're giant, we can't just squish them. But if we want to go straight ahead, we should be prepared to fight potentially.
I'm ready to fight,
We've
Delia.
Thank you, Delia. We avoided them last time. I'm just saying.
Well, only one way to find out.
Oh, great. Okay.
Way's gonna characteristically hang with Finn.
You know, besides the potential threat of hornets, it's actually pretty nice out here.
As you step forward, things seem normal to you.
Later.
So
Seem
far,
normal?
yeah. So far, so good. Kel, make a passive, or I'm sorry, make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, +4 though,
Plus
so
4.
18.
Yeah.
Kel, you think as these branches shifted over here, you saw a something camouflaged within the trees that could have been had a insect-like body.
Oh. Just a heads up, guys. I don't think we're alone. I saw something in the trees. Could be a dryad, could be a bug. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm gonna drop back. Do you want to get on my shoulders?
Okay. Oz climbs up on Ronnie.
And Ronnie's gonna also sort of hang back near Delia, just ready to fully yoink her by the arm and book
Sure.
it if need be.
Sure. Delia's clutching one of these little powder bags she has.
Finn's gonna keep going. Well, if they're in the trees, then they're behind us already, right? They probably don't care. She knows she's lying to herself.
Okay, Finn, as you take a step forward, I need you to make a dex save.
Dex? What is there? Some bear traps in here? Oh, we love that.
Fail. Okay, you crack on a loud branch in the middle of the road, and as soon as you do,
The trap was noise.
the trap was noise. And as soon as you set off this noise, the bushes and trees nearby begin to shake, and suddenly emerging are some of these giant bugs.
Ooh.
I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative, please.
All right, and I think Delia is with us.
Where's Oz's token?
I think Oz, Way, and Ronnie are in the same space.
Oz is underway. I can move him to the side, but he's technically on Ronnie.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer. I'll move way. Okay, so guys, I want you to remember: is the numbers visible to you guys? Yeah, they are. Okay.
The 5, 10, 5.
Yes, exactly. So that 10 means that is a 10-foot vertical cliff. The 5 means it is a 5-foot vertical cliff. This is technically 15 feet off the ground, but it is 5 feet higher than this 10 cliff. And this is the highest elevation of the thing.
I guess I need to pull out the Pythagorean theorem calculator again.
Yes, do it! This is when we learn math. Yay. Okay, I need to pull out Way's sheets and Delia's sheets.
Damn it.
Okay. So let's grab Delia and let us pull up the turn order. Yeah, it's fine.
You know what? I think I'm gonna
Who?
just use one of my things
Nice.
and add a D8.
Darv.
Damn it.
Nice. Okay, but I also need my boys. Up, 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 up. We don't need the Jarek spawn one anymore. Moth Woman. Well, that was classic.
Moth woman?
Yeah, I was looking through my catalog
Oh.
of NPCs. The Moth Woman you kissed the last time you were through this area.
God, I thought she was a fairy. I guess
Well,
you can be both.
I mean, she was sort of a... She looked sort of like a fairy princess, but the theming of her outfit was moth wings and stuff. And she had, like, little antennas.
That's so cute.
Oh, wait,
I
didn't
do
you find
remember the
that
antennas.
that led us to, like, the Chapel Roan dressed as a moth thing, which actually happened? I'm pretty sure.
It did.
Unless I dreamt it.
We came full circle.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Okay. So Wei is first to act. Let's see. What's the best thing he could do right now? Wei doesn't have a lot of ranged options, does he? Searing Smites, crossbow, that's his big one. Okay, so he's going to... That's difficult terrain to climb that, right? And we'll do a strength check, or his acrobatics or athletics? Acrobatics to climb up this thing. Easily makes it. So 25... And he's just out of range of this thing. What's the disadvantage on melee? He's going to just try to crossbow it from where he's at. Let's see what the DC on these things
It's only
is.
if you're in 5 feet.
Right, so he could make this one fine. But he misses on that crossbow shot. Okay. Oz, your turn.
Oz looks sadly up at the wasp, and he used to love catching bugs. And he uses mage armor on himself because he was too sad to remember it this morning.
Okay. Give him the blue dot for mage armor. So I remember.
And he just kind of melts back on the Ronnie after casting it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Staying on Ronnie. Okay.
Oh no.
What? Nice.
I thought it stung Ronnie somehow.
No, I said staying on Ronnie, referring to Oz, who was on her back.
Oh,
or their
I
back.
heard. I was like, has a
Stung
ranged
Ronnie.
sting? I was like,
Isn't there something like that?
it's been a long day.
Maybe it's like a Mega Man bad guy.
Like its stinger like spins off and just like stabs you.
Yeah, or
That's
like
crazy.
I think like wasps that just like shoot their stingers is like a retro game thing. I need to look up the
There's
cover.
like a Donkey Kong walk maybe that has something
Oh,
like that in
you're
their
right.
B levels.
Yeah, I forget what those guys are called, but yes. And especially one of the bosses in DKC2 shoots spikes out of him all the time. It's really annoying. Just a reminder, this is a cross-promo opportunity. In December, we will be doing Donkey Kong December in the stream, where I will be trying to beat Donkey Kong Country for Super Nintendo, Deathless. It is going to be hard, but I'll do it. I'll figure it out. Anyway. Oh, cover. That's what I was looking at. Okay, so the ones that are in bushes and trees right now are going to have half cover. So they are mostly visible, but there's some branches in the way, so they'll have +2 to their ACs for the time being. But that probably won't apply for long because they are melee things, so they will be trying to get closer to you. But for these particular rolls, they will have a +2 to their normal AC. All right, powder bomb is thrown by Delia at this guy over here. Unfortunately, this will, because of that new AC, will just miss. We'll strike the tree instead, and the wasp will dodge out of the way. Damn, she says. And she's going to move a little bit back this way. Affinity, it is your turn.
Very cool. Can I just sort of climb up this over here?
Where to?
I don't think there's anything to climb
I
up
don't
there.
think.
on
Yeah,
that.
if you just go that way, it's
Yeah,
just,
this is all
it's just
flat.
open. It's a slope.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's not
Okay, I couldn't
yeah,
tell because there are little like curving things, but okay, if that's just sort of
Yeah, that's just
bushes,
the
I will
place
go
where the
this
dirt
way.
meets the grass.
Awesome. I'm going to take out my gun.
Mhm.
Um,
Which will require a what is it? Persuasion or charisma save? Persuasion?
I think it's
Coolness?
a charisma roll. I don't remember. Hold on, where is it? Flintlock of Madness. It's a charisma weapon. Occasionally requires to make a charisma save. Okay, so it's a charisma save that I have to make.
Okay,
So
so
let's do that.
make your
+7,
charisma save,
here we
25.
go, baby.
Whoa! You look totally cool
Wow.
today. You may
I'm
use
cool
me
every
at
day.
will. Whoa, what a cool thing to say.
Feeling hyped up by this inanimate object, she will take a shot at this bee over here.
Okay.
Or wasp, sorry.
11,
11.
which will miss. Whoa, that was totally
That
uncool.
You're the one who is the gun.
Don't blame me for your shoddy marksmanship, lady. The gun suddenly shuts down and refuses to participate in the battle.
Lovely. It's gonna work one of these days.
Ronnie, do something about these wasps, and she's gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Ronnie.
Okay, I'll give Ronnie a bardic. Okay, it's
And then
Ronnie's
I'm done.
turn.
Oz, do you want to stay up here? I'm gonna run up that hill.
Oz just kind of makes a little noise and sinks further into Ronnie.
Sure.
All right,
Oh.
we're going. Ronnie runs up here, or
Mhm.
here, I guess. Does cover apply if I'm doing melee attacks? Can I just hit him from here?
Cover will apply because you're trying to hit a thing that can hover and can dart between branches in its home nest. So for right now, while it's in this particular tree, yeah, it will have a +2. It's still it naturally has a low AC though, so it's not going to be too hard for you to hit it. I don't think.
Okay, what is my thing? Because I forgot what it is. The thing. Oh, it's only.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess why not use the lightning spear? Oh, I got it.
Lightning spear,
Feels like
hell yeah.
fire.
Okay, that will hit. Or oh, right, plus your sneak attack. So it is
Plus,
obliterated.
yeah, plus my.
You instantly
Awesome.
obliterate this thing with your immense power.
Then I had gone, I think, maybe 10 to get here. Where I can't see the grid super good.
Yeah, I can fix
So
it.
go. I think I can still hit this one with the movement that I have left. Or I can take a swing on it anyway.
I'm gonna make the grid color black. Is that better?
Yes, much for me, at least. And this one didn't go yet, did it?
None of them have gone yet. No. So
I
yeah,
think
you
it's
can hit
dead
that.
anyway.
Yeah, that one is dead too. You obliterated both of them.
Good job, Oz.
Oz did it.
What did I do?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I'm gonna take my last 5 just to like start coming back down towards whatever else we're gonna do next.
Okay. Kelkan, it's your turn.
Okay, I am just gonna pop up fire shield and then turn into a tiger.
Ooh. Telk.
Growl.
Whoa.
It's not at low health.
It says low health. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna argue with the
No,
game.
lies.
Oops.
And I think that is actually I'm just gonna reposition to move in front of Finn. And
I can't
that will be my turn.
tell.
It's okay, I got some trust. Trust in the
It's
process.
swishing its tail in front of your face like a cat. You're too close. Too close. Okay. Oh, that's the fire shield? Okay. That's the end of your
Yes.
turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, it is Giant Wasp's turn. At this point, 2 more Giant Wasps are going to emerge from nearby bushes, having been awoken by your crazy misdeeds.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. And the rest are going to move in. Those ones that are close, this one's going to move in and try to attack Way. It's going to use Sting. Ooh, 21 to hit. That's pretty good. That'll beat his 17. Target must make a DC 11 con saving throw, taking the poison damage on a failed save. Or half as much damage on a successful.
Those are some phenomenal rolls for 3d6.
Yeah. Jesus.
Of the poison?
Yeah.
Oh, 665. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that it was that much poison damage. So he has to make a con save or take full poison damage, basically.
Oh my god.
Okay, he makes the save, plus his 4, right? So,
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's a pretty insane way to go down. Stable but paralyzed like that?
No
That's crazy.
fucking way.
Wait,
Uh,
what?
I mean,
What do you
that's
mean?
that's not what has happened here.
Oh, right.
No, I'm just... yeah. Of course not. He takes...
Yeah, no. I was just reading stuff.
8,
I was
12.
like, hold up.
Okay. So Wei goes down to 42 hit points.
Okay.
Actually, this might be a good time to remember that because you ate Tavian's cooking, you would have gotten 14
Great time to remember this.
additional hit points.
14.
14 temp hit points on top of whatever you have.
Mm.
So
Awesome.
Ways will be reduced to 2, so he's still at 54 right now. Okay. And that is that Giant Wasp's turn. Giant Wasps fly, right? Speed, yeah, wow. Okay.
Mhm.
They're fucking
I
fast.
don't think so.
Okay.
I feel like they have big googly legs.
Like Daddy Longlegs. Okay, that will hit, right? Yep.
Can I do my thing?
Are you in range? I think you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always in range.
Hold on, Oz.
Zoop. Wait, are you in range plus the 10 feet though? What's the total range on that? 60?
Yeah, because it's double. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Right on. All right. So you can Valorous shield his damage. And then it's halved
Yeah,
because
I mean,
that's
it'll still
below
hit
your.
me,
Actually, it
but-
meets your AC. So
No, so it's just normal, but I'll just take it.
okay. So that means you have to take the con saving throw. $22. Okay, so it would be
Plus
half.
4.
26
technically.
So that means you would take
Does that do
half
it?
the poison. It does do it. And you would get, that would be 8 total damage, piercing and poison combined, and that would be reducing your temp hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is going to fly over to Delia. Do a sting on
God damn
her. It's going to miss. She cleverly dodges out of the way. This one is going to come over to Kelk and is going to sting him for 23. That'll hit, right? What is his? He's 12. Okay, 12 in this form. Okay, please make a con save.
Sheet. Sorry.
Gonna need that character sheet. That's what I always say.
Away.
Okay, fail. So you take full poison damage. So you will take 16 total damage, piercing and poison.
Okay, but he also take a
from Fire Shield.
That's not a lot.
He takes an 8
Yes.
from Fire Shield. He doesn't have. He should be weak to fire because he's bug type, but that doesn't apply apparently.
Damn.
So he is badly bloodied, but still floating. Okay, and let's see if either of these guys can get anywhere. Yes, they can.
Yes, sting me.
Okay. Miss from that one wasp.
There's so many bees. I mean wasps.
This one's gonna
was
go
that
over
6 also? That was Delia, right?
What
No, I was
Delia?
confused about what the 6 was, but that was Delia.
No, leave me alone.
What was Delia? I didn't do anything with Delia.
The attack 6, right? Like, I
It's
was
a
just
sting
wondering if
giant
that was
wasp.
towards me.
No, that was towards you.
Attack for 6.
That was towards you.
Ah.
This one's towards Finn. 23 for.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh fuck! That's a nasty one.
Dude,
Make
what
that
the
con
hell?
save.
Are you kidding?
That's max damage, right? Except for that's 1 below max damage
Yeah.
for all dice.
Okay, con
okay,
save is
that's-
met though. So 8 poison, so 16 total damage. Assuming you're not resistant to either of those.
Nope.
Okay,
Damn,
and
thank God I had temp HP.
oh yeah, isn't that nice? Gotta remember that Tavian when you got him.
Very nice.
Okay, this one can get away here.
I already
And
used my reaction.
and we'll miss. Okay, that's the end of their turns, right? I'm not seeing any other ones. Okay, great. They can always call for more help if it's too easy. Anyway, that's what happened in Dragon Quest and Earthbound anyway. Alright, it's Way's turn, start of round 2. Oh, it's so nice when we only have a few tokens. Compared to like that massive battle from before. I'm just like, oh, so many sheets. Why? Okay. Way is going to just whack at the one to the north of him with Vivarius Thorn. He doesn't think these things are too tough seeming. Wait, can't he get sneak attack? if his friends are in melee range?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
is
from
we
Ronnie,
always
you
look
can.
this up, right?
It's allies. So if an ally is in melee range, he gets sneak attack damage. But I
Yeah.
believe the thing is he has to remain.
He doesn't get
combat melee.
advantage.
No,
Or
not
maybe he
a,
He
does.
doesn't get advantage, but he does get the
Gross.
damage on it.
Yeah.
He
Sneak
gets
attack
an extra
roll, yeah.
D6 with sneak attack if this is the thing. It's like the thing I always forget is whether it's like whether it's a friend within 5 feet of the target or a friend within melee range. Okay, yeah, okay. It's just a matter of figuring out whether Ronnie applies and where Ronnie applies. But yeah, so he's gonna launch at the one to the left of him rather than the one to the north of him. With Vivarius Thorn. Okay, 11 will do.
Oh, right. Rules is
No.
written. Says
Yeah,
he can just attack
Yeah,
the
no
one on his left,
advantage.
even if it's not the one above him. So
he gets
What?
sneak attack damage.
My audio is
Yeah.
like going crazy right
his
now.
audio's yeah, it's
Oh.
okay fine for now, I think.
Hello, hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Am I like on
Hello,
delay?
hello. We heard you.
You were for a bit.
You
I
were
think
for a
you're fine
moment.
now.
Okay. That was weird. Some sort of encoding overload keeps happening in my video settings. I'm gonna try to fuck it up. I'm gonna try to fuck it up right now.
Perfect.
Because I don't like it.
Stop it.
Your internet is just too strong.
Yeah, it's something. Gonna try faster encoding. Okay. So Wei misses this because he rolled an 8. But he gets a second attack because he's God, how can it still be overloading? I'm just gonna stop looking at it because it frustrates me. He gets a second attack, and so 19 will hit. So that's an 11 on this one to his left, and that one is still up but bloodied. And that's the end of his turn. Oz, it's your go.
Alright. Oz is gonna figure that Ronnie has these covered and is going to shoot one at a distance. Is that what he does?
Maybe you could help out Delia.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. And he is going to... Oh, what is it called again? It's just like normal fire spell.
Firebolt?
Yeah, the bolt.
Hit. Let's roll damage. 11. Okay. That will put it in a bloodied state. Delia waves to you, Oz. Thanks!
Uh-huh.
Oh, poor
Thanks,
guy.
Kel suddenly realizes that maybe he shouldn't have turned into a giant cat.
Oz looks at the giant cat that is Kel and just sniffs very loudly.
Aw.
Okay, Delia's gonna try to club this thing, but misses. It's the end of... She's actually gonna try to get away from it. 10, 15, 20.
With a disengage, right? Because she's a smart girl.
Nope. And so it's going to try to attack her,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
but misses. Okay. Affinity.
Hello. Well, there's this fucking wasp in front of me. So I think I'm gonna try to stab it.
Oh, you love to see it.
That'll do, kid.
Boom.
That's fine.
Okay, so the one in front of you gets stabbed. And isn't quite bloodied yet.
That's fair.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think there's much else I can do.
Wait, you didn't put sneak attack on that, but you should have.
Oh, you're right.
Wait, don't you have rogue levels?
I do, so you're right. I do get 1.
So
attack,
9
so
on top of that, so it is bloodied.
9. Wait.
Gotta remember, guys, we gotta remember to help Ink remember that she's strong. And has all these powers.
Oh no.
Hey, do you need to create something out of something?
Oh yeah. Do you want to animate something maybe?
Oh my god. What can I animate here? A tree? We could just have a tree?
There's some dead wasps. There's some dead
Oh my
wasps.
god. I know. Work with me here, right? Listen, hear me out. What if I animate my puppet?
Is that possible?
Can my puppet then take attacks?
And it make them dance.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
would
and
be
make them
you
dance.
using your turn to command the puppet, right? How does animate object work?
I don't know because I've
Yeah,
never
exactly.
used it before.
Yeah, exactly. Get back to me on that.
Okay, I'm gonna do some reading.
Yeah, if you're looking at me to be the one who knows everything, yeah, look elsewhere. This is my
No,
first campaign, buddy.
I was merely hoping, but that is okay.
The delightful like in-game thing of Finn just being like, I also didn't do the homework.
Oh, it takes its turn right after you take yours. It can move and use its reaction on its own. But the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action.
Hell being, I did your homework for you, cool girl.
Hell
Let's
yeah,
just pay
nerd
it
friends
back.
rule.
Hermione, Kelmione.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yar.
All right, Ronnie.
I'm gonna pick that one that's bloodied. I'm gonna attack the one that's bloodied.
Okay. That'll hit and obliterate it.
Right? And I'm gonna attack the other one, I guess. Neither of the other two near us have taken damage, right?
Correct.
I'll attack the one to ways north.
Okay. That'll hit. Exploded.
Okay.
Wade ducks as you just
I-
reach overhead and explode another bug with lightning energy. Good work! I softened that one up for you, but good work.
You got this one?
You can keep going.
No, I mean I don't have any more attacks.
All right, yeah, I'll try. I mean, I'll get it. I got it. All right, Kel, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to move 20 feet in this direction, and then 20 feet back, and hopefully they...
Oh, that is so many attacks of opportunity, my guy.
Oh, buddy.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, so they're gonna give you 3 attacks of opportunity.
Yes. Okay, that hits. That one misses.
2 misses
That
and a
one
hit.
misses.
Okay,
Yeah.
so please
Okay.
make the con saving throw.
Con.
Okay, you fail. You take a total of 12
Okay.
damage, so not that many damage, but lucked out on that.
And the
roll
one
right
that
there.
hit me takes
takes
8.
8 damage. Okay, what order did I roll them in? I'm gonna say that it's 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. I typically, to make it fair, I'm gonna go the way I normally count. So this one is 8. So he'll be bloodied and have 5 HP, basically.
Okay. Then I'll rush in, and take a bite attack on the one next to Finn. Wait, is
Okay.
it bite or it's been so long. Claw attack.
Miss.
4, 8, lovely. I'm done.
Okay. Giant Wasp's turn. Okay. 2 of them are going to attack you, Kel. 1,
Mm-hmm.
2.
That
They both
hits.
hits.
That hits.
Oh, okay. They're both killed by your fire damage.
They're fired.
As a result of
But
this.
I do still take
You do still
that
take the
damage,
damage,
though,
right?
right?
Well, we got to see on those rolls, right? So roll 2 con saves.
Ooh, yeah, I already have.
Okay, miss
3 and 11.
hits. So you take 8 damage and 15 damage.
15
So
damage.
25.
So
Wait.
23.
23, yes. You're right. 23 total damage, but these 2 are dead.
I'm doing completely fine.
The shield was a good idea.
Yeah,
Smart.
very nice. I do have 1 hit point, but that's only the tiger. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Now this one is going to try to hit Finn. Oh, natural 20.
Yikes, so get away from me.
Okay. So make a con saving throw, please. Perfect. Okay, so you'll take half
Yep.
poison damage. So that's 7 plus 9. So 16 damage.
Oof, okay.
Which will get rid of your remaining temp hit points, I guess.
Oh yeah, those have been gone.
Okay. This guy is going to fly up on Oz and try to attack him. And it's going to try to sting. That's a miss, right? He's got mage armor on, so he's at
That is a
14.
miss.
Okay, that's a miss.
The sad little owl just swats it away.
Bad. Naughty.
Giving a like Boba Fett. Boba Fett.
Boba Fett, what? Okay, this other wasp is going to try to attack Ronnie. For 16, that'll miss, right?
Nah.
High AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19. Okay, so that's the end of their turn. Wei's turn. Wei's going to just try to sneak attack on this one next to Ronnie. 21 will hit for 6 piercing. That is sad. Why is it so low? Wait. Okay. Is Vivarius Thorn really only a 1d8? Jeez, he needs a new weapon.
Well, whose fault is that?
His, in my opinion. I couldn't do a thing. I give all the new weapons to Ronnie, clearly. Okay. Oh, but he gets a second attack. That's where... And smites. I'm not using smites right now, because who needs them?
Yeah, I would. I feel like this is not a smite. It doesn't seem. I don't want to be too confident, but
Okay, there we go. He obliterates this other one. It is dead. At which point he is going to move towards the one by Finn. Oz, it's your turn. You've got a bug bugging you.
Yeah, there is a bug bugging him, so he is going to set it on fire, or at least try to.
With the firebolt?
Valid.
Yeah, even if it's at disadvantage because
Yeah.
it's within 5. Actually, oh, I just realized Oz is on top of Ronnie, that you should be 5 feet in more.
Yeah, I didn't
Anyway,
count.
He's gonna firebolt it.
I was thinking about that before when you were shooting at ones. If you were shooting at ones close to Ronnie, but I'm like, well, you're kind of like, if you're sitting with your legs behind Ronnie, like a lot of your body is like giving cover, so you could, I didn't feel like it was necessary. But yeah, if you're shooting at the one who just flew up to meet you, it would be a disadvantage.
Yeah. Although, if it is bloody, would Oz be able to both light and smack a torch at it in the same move?
I think so. Yeah, you could light it as a bonus action and just hit it with the torch. I don't see why not.
Nah, he's just gonna go for a firebolt. He's
Okay.
not happy enough to be clever like that right now.
What? Okay, it hits. Should kill it. I mean, yeah, that it bursts into flames and it flutters to the ground in ashes. Okay, so it looks like there's only one left.
He watches it flutter to the ground and just sighs. Eddie would have loved to catch that.
it's okay, Az. We'll find him a bunch of
Bunch of what?
bugs.
Oh, bugs. They said butts. Makes a lot of sense. All right. Hey, Finn, watch this. Delia's gonna throw a powder bomb at the bug.
Oh, am I in also range for that?
No, you aren't. But you're not sure about that. But it sails past, missing the bug completely. Not that. I mean, watch when I do something better. She looks disappointed.
I saw nothing. She's
That's
like
the
trying
spirit.
to be
All right, Finn, it's your go.
Hey,
Okay.
Delia, watch this.
Hey, Delia, watch it. It's so hard being a caster. Thank God I have a knife. I'm going to stab it again.
Okay.
Or try
Yeah.
to. With a
What's
23.
that? It's a knife.
What's that? It's a knife. No!
Okay, and with
Whoa.
that, you have bested the bees. The birdie
Oh,
beeswax. Okay, so you guys destroy all of those guys. And yeah. That brings the combat to a close.
Phew. Okay. They weren't so scary. She says with like half health.
Do you need me to lay on hands you there for a second?
You want to lay your hands on
All right,
me?
that's not what I
Sure.
meant.
Sure.
Delia, you okay?
From across the ravine, Ronnie's eyebrows go way up.
Oh, the way I thought Delia was saying that to me, but it's actually even funnier that it was way.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be way. Yeah,
No,
Delia can't do that
that's
shit.
perfect.
Yeah. No, I just meant
I was like, I
if
didn't know
you
she
needed.
was a healer.
That would be helpful, but not the case. Finn, do you want me to help heal with hands?
Well, duh. I'm
Okay, fine. How much do you need? 16? Okay. Yeah, okay.
Is there anything useful about these bee bodies?
bee body.
You can do a survival check to inspect them if you'd like.
Great.
No, they're pretty
Ronnie?
screwed up.
The stinger. I don't think there's anything good here. Ronnie jogs down.
Yeah, you're a little bit worried about Oz right now, so you're not like that concerned with harvesting these level 1 goons.
Just I'm like with Oz on their back, they're just like, hey, and they come give Kel scritches. Should we just continue on with you in this form until it stops? How you doing?
Oh yeah, I could give my rest of my lay on hands to Kel.
No. It's okay. I feel like that's way more important. I can just nap for an hour and get this back anyway.
How much healing do I get?
16. I just tried to put you at full.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you.
Ronnie also maybe comes up and is like, oh, actually, I won't pet you right now. Let's good luck, Kel. Let's good luck.
You spank him on the butt and he dies. He just explodes.
And I take fire damage.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that too.
That's funny.
Hey, good luck. Are you okay?
Me or Oz? Because I'm okay. I'm more worried about Oz.
Yeah.
Well,
what's going
Oz
on there,
is
buddy?
upset, but he's not hurt, I don't think, physically.
I'm hurt on the inside.
I know, hun.
Why are you
I
so
sort
worried
of
about
jostle
it?
him the same way you do like a kid, like on your shoulders. I know.
I really want to do like roll a dexterity save, or else Oz will have be a shaken baby.
You know, Oz.
He's not a baby.
Eddie is a very, very, very maybe too smart cat. I'm
Yeah,
sure he
Eddie is
knows
more
exactly what he's
capable
doing.
than most of us. He's fine.
But he shows up either every night or every morning, and he did it this time.
Well, who said that they saw him with the mice? Was that
Yorkus. Yorkus saw them with the
Yorkus.
mice 2 nights ago.
Yorkie said that he was doing something with some mice. Maybe he's, making some new friends, which I'm sure he'll bring back to you at some point, which means you'll have even more friends.
Ronnie bumps their shoulder, or enemies.
Actually, Oz, what do you think cats do with mice? I'm just curious.
I mean, they're food, right?
Okay,
They eat
awesome.
them?
Eddie's probably just so full of mice that he couldn't move the next morning. He's just that happy.
Wait, he can't move? Is he stuck in a hole? Did
No,
he
you
get
know-
locked in a closet?
You know, sometimes
Cal,
when
how
you eat
could
too
you?
much and you
I'm
just
just
want to take a
kidding.
long nap.
Wait,
Yeah, like
you
when
stop
you-
when you eat too much?
Exactly.
Cal's imagining
seems
himself in
confused by
bear
this
form,
concept.
eating honey.
Honey.
Ronnie's gonna start walking up the path with Oz on their shoulders. Yeah, but here's the thing: we're not going to be gone long, right? You know that Eddie is smart. We'll be right. We'll be back soon. We'll meet up with him before we go anywhere for too long.
It's just a little cat, though. He might be locked in the closet.
He's a big cat.
He's a big cat, and he was doing weird magic stuff before we came on the scene.
Yeah, he's
Is
one of
that not
those,
normal?
Yeah.
No, he's one of those humberduckses, Kel?
Oh my god. Kel is so scandalized.
Humberduckses.
I thought all cats were magic. That's why their eyes glow, right? My grandma's cat eyes glowed.
Hmm?
Well, that's both the case, and also he's an extra magic cat.
Okay.
Wait,
Aw.
what is this new Oz talking thing? When did this happen?
Oh, that
Oh.
happened a while ago during the fight.
Oh, I just looked at stream. I love it so much.
It's drawn in 5 minutes on my phone. Please forgive its jankiness.
Wait, I want to say.
It's the reactive thing on Discord now.
Yeah, I just have so many streams up. I don't always look at the stream itself. Okay.
The Christmas one was just much too sad for the current situation.
He looks so sad. Meh.
Even his hat is sad.
Yeah.
Ronnie puts an arm up to give Oz scritches if they'll permit it while they're on their shoulders. While he's on their shoulders.
Oz
okay.
doesn't fight it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't seem to cheer him up enough.
We're gonna be back soon.
Can I College of Creation create a sweet treat?
I don't know. Can you? What does that mean?
You
Yeah,
can.
I
You
can.
should be able to.
I can, technically speaking.
College creation. Sweet. Great.
You could be God and hand wave it as yes because it's
I
funny.
mean, as long as the
don't
gold
know.
value isn't 20 times more than your, you should be fine.
It's got gold flakes on top of it.
This is truffle oil treat.
It looks suspiciously a lot like the parfait from the fancy chateau we stayed at for the one night.
He definitely hasn't been sitting in her pocket this entire time.
More than 20 times your bard level? Oh yeah, you can make a sweet treat with that.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to try. I feel like mimicking Oz's grandma's treats would be like
Oh jeez.
a little
This sounds
upsetting,
hard.
so she's gonna she's gonna, it's like can't compare, right? So she's gonna stick to her brand and just make a cute
Vodka
little
tonic.
pink cupcake. A rum pound cake.
Here, Oz, it's a Shirley Temple, only I added vodka.
It's
My
like a
dad
little
used to give me
cute
this
little
all the time when I was 6 to help me sleep.
that and knives.
Just Finn's bed is full of knives and just hiding them in the pillow. Ah, good night. Nice and pointy.
It's a cute little heart-shaped pink cupcake, and she hands it to
Aw.
Oz. This will make you feel better. I have a feeling.
Still looking very sad, but he does sit up while, still being on Ronnie and just kind of munches on it quietly.
Yep. And Ronnie does not acknowledge all of the weird little crumbles on the top of their head.
At some point, he sneezes, and just a big glob of frosting is now in the back of Ronnie's hair.
Only one of
Waylon,
Ronnie's ears twitches.
to answer your question, Ed, Way is still there. I'm just playing him. I play the guys when they're gone, and they just sort of are NPCs for the time being. So,
And Waylon got really scared by those wasps.
yeah.
Yeah.
Finn,
Apparently.
what's your PB? 3, right?
My what?
Your proficiency bonus.
Isn't all of ours three?
Yeah, it's Where do I see that? Oh yeah, it's 3. I found it.
Kel makes a mental note to ask Oz how he feels after 3 hours.
Hey, looking out.
As you guys continue on along the road, you eventually make your way to a extremely dreary-looking town. Almost like the hot summer air seems to be chilled as you enter the premises, and things just look a bit more cloudy and overcast, like the whole place is cursed. The shacks and houses and other buildings are dilapidated, and it just looks really shitty. And the townspeople, some look at you from behind their windows and then shut their curtains. It does not seem like a very welcoming place. But eventually, you do make your way there. And as you do so... Hold up, let me bring up my thing. You will see a small shop, an inn, which is likely where those goblin dancers stayed the night. You assume this will be lodgings for you guys. And as you guys are just getting the lay of the land in this sort of muddy street, a pig eating refuse nearby, you hear what sounds like a magical, like sort of like an eldritch blast type spell going off to the north of town.
I start running that way.
Ronnie,
Oz, do you want down? Do you want down right now?
Why are
I
we
guess
running?
I'm on here for the ride.
I don't know. Someone's using war magic, or battle magic.
That's
We
okay.
just
I can
got
light
here,
them on
guys.
fire.
you immediately see the striking and sexy figure
Oh yeah.
of what looks to be a cleric who is currently doing battle with what appear to be some undead creatures. Zombies that have come from what looks like the path leading out of town off the main road and into the forest. Two townspeople will look to be a mother in her 40s and a about 17-year-old son, both human. They look to be cowering in fear as the zombies lurch towards them, and
Bad juice.
oh, hang on, I just got a hydrate redeem.
Great.
Thank you, I needed that. And yeah, you will see him setting out. Now you realize it wasn't an Eldritch Blast, but it was a guiding bolt spell that he used.
Cool.
And he is apparently he's dressed in sort of a mix of traditional cleric's garb and what looks like the sleeves have been rolled off, and he's got some sort of like tribal tattoos. He is an incredibly imposing and almost frightening figure and not what you'd expect a typical cleric to be like, because he is a Goliath, typically known for being incredibly strong and fierce
Ronnie
fighters
doesn't
and
make
barbarians.
assumptions like that.
But everyone else does. I know Ronnie doesn't, but Finn definitely did.
Wait.
This is sort of what he looks like, cloaked in his garb. Kind of looks like Kratos a little bit.
So goth.
So intense.
And he quickly dispatches these zombies that are coming towards, and bellows at the townspeople who are under duress, and he says, "Quickly inside!" Then points to Ronnie and the rest. Have you guys all followed Ronnie, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oz is on my shoulders.
And he points to you. You as well. There could be more coming. You should know better than be out in the open right now.
Very well.
He leads the others inside. What appears to be his home. Do the rest of you comply?
I suppose so. I don't want to be out there with some zombies.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no immediate threat. It seems like he took care of it. Those zombies are toast.
Those ones are gone.
The implication we got, though, seems to be that there's probably more.
If you need help
Somewhere?
in fighting, we are capable.
We can do this conversation inside, though, of course.
This is true.
He sort of looks at you skeptically when you say that, Cal, but he ushers you all inside and then stoops down. It's sort of like a small village hut almost. It is it's large enough that he can live comfortably, but the place inside is like full of baubles and other sort of like instruments. It looks like he's been trying to construct different magical devices, all with a holy bent. Make a whoever would like to make a guess what's Arcana? Is that intelligence?
Intelligence.
Yeah, make
Intelligence.
an int save, please. Whoever would like to.
Save?
Oh.
Kel, you get the sense that he has been in the process of constructing wards and other ward-like devices, likely holy ones to keep the town safe from undead. That's what you can basically understand based on his various schematics and devices laying around. What strikes the rest of you, though, is that There are people sick, some looking comatose in his hut, some moaning in pain, bandaged up, some with what looks to be cursed limbs or burnt or broken limbs too. They seem to have various maladies, but they all seem like they are in various stages of being wounded or dying.
What affliction is this?
He grumbles. Various. Some have been clawed by the undead. Some have been cursed by ghosts and spirits. The foulness dwelling at Aurelia is unceasing. Every day and every night it comes for us.
These cannot be healed?
They can be healed. I try my best to heal them. But I'm at the fullest extent of my power right now. I can only spare so much of my magic to keep my wards intact. I used some just now to defeat those creatures outside. And there is only one known ingredient. One known ingredient that can help some of these, save them from certain death. I cannot leave town to procure it.
And what is that?
He goes over to a bunch of schematics and scrolls and knocks them away, and then pulls up what looks to be a very worn, well-loved, but practically falling apart at the binding biology, or local herbology, I should say, text.
I imagine Kel's eyes just widen.
Yeah, right. Ooh, that's good. Kel, and looking at it, you're like, I'd like to. You can tell this is like a really good book, but you're like, you also have that like enough library knowledge and enough respect for books to realize, like, shit, if I pick that up, it could just rip in half. You don't want to piss that guy off either.
Especially since tigers don't have opposable thumbs.
True. Yeah, place it gently in my mouth. So he's going to show you a drawing of a sort of light peach mushroom. It sort of looks like this. And he's going to...
Right. Uh-huh.
It comes in like clusters like these.
Cool.
Ooh,
We're getting fancy now.
So he refers to these as mulgrew mushrooms, which Star Trek fans will really enjoy. And he says that these are an absolute necessity to save, to pull some of these cursed people back from the brink. There's a cave nearby, filled with amphibians. They've taken over it. When I've sent adventurers in the past, it did not end well, and they did not return. I am suspicious of the outsiders, and rightfully so, as no one has come to help us with our plight. You see none from Jarek Spawn doing anything but using us for a main road as they ship their goods that could help us.
Well, what goods do you need?
Food. Anything. But mostly, we need to stop this curse. The lands, they've struggled. They've failed to grow.
That was the old Jarek Spawn. Here, the mayor of Jarek Spawn itself has come to help you with your plight.
He turns to you, Ronnie. He, for whatever reason, the giant talking saber-toothed cat does not faze him. This is like, that's just fine with him. And he turns to Ronnie. You, the mayor of Jarek Spawn, the town of corruption.
I did you miss the part where I said that was the old Jarek Spawn?
What do you mean? What of the Firebeards? Is it true that they have been defeated?
The captain was eaten by my own claw? That's not a good phrase.
Ugh.
Well, really,
What?
Everyone gets slightly confused.
no, it was way cooler than that. Cal killed him in front of us.
Eaten by my
Oz
own
quietly
claw.
pulls out the captain's hat.
This was his?
Yep, it's mine now.
So you are adventurers as well. What brings you here? He begins to tend to the wounds of those he can treat as he talks.
Ronnie will also start doing the same and using cure wounds and also just like medicine checks as much as they can.
He seems like mildly annoyed by this, and he holds out his hand in front of you and is like, "Your magic will not help them. Only I have what they need."
Oh.
And what is that?
These tinctures. He shows one of these like poultices that he's made, a healing poultice.
Not to be an ungrateful Nelly or whatever, but like, does that seem legit? Like, is he being weird? Like, that's.
You can do an insight check on him, or you can try to inspect the bag itself or whatever.
Would I recognize this mushroom?
From the mushroom that he showed you earlier.
Yeah, like.
You can do a
I-
history or
I'm
intelligence or nature check, right?
Well, I guess I mean, my survival and my insight are the same. So if you're not going to offer me a survival, I'll do insight. I'll just like if I can
I
get a
don't
vibe
think
off,
it's
I can.
survival.
But, like,
I think it's nature. I think that's like one of the only situations where nature
great,
applies.
great, good thing I'm good at.
They seem sort of familiar. You've definitely heard of them, but you don't know anything about them in particular. And it is in the textbook, so you think that's legit. The poultices he's showing up are separate, and seem to be like a bagged thing of water and different ingredients is meant to be applied to a wound, almost like an antibiotic gel or something like that. But in medieval magical terms, it is just sort of like a potion, for lack of better words.
But my
full of
god,
herbs and
magic
different
doesn't work as
ingredients.
good. Damn.
Well, that's what he says, right?
If I may ask, I know it's a no small feat, but why not evacuate the town? It seems like everyone here is.
He stands up and addresses you directly. He seems to have a difficulty addressing anyone without coming off as incredibly stern. And he's like, because they have nowhere else to go. Should they go south to the town of pirates, or to the forests where apes poison them? Or should they go north and fight whatever horrid things come out of the swamps and the lands of Enchantra, which become more corrupt, their sin and vileness as time goes on? Should they go to the desert, where they will starve or be clawed to death by dragons?
Understood. Things are different now, though. The ape has been dispatched of. Jarek Spawn is now a much friendlier place than it was.
I've heard rumors that the ape was gone, but how can we know they are true? It could be a pirate trick.
Did it ourselves.
Do you have any proof?
Like what?
Its head, its hand.
Oh, so you're a similar type that would ask for a being's limbs.
Right now, I could go for a turkey's leg. He grumbles and goes back to his poultice making.
Hey, Finn, maybe you can give him some of that chicken you didn't want.
Yeah, I didn't want it, so I didn't take any. God.
Entitled to giving away food.
Look, do you want help? Do you not?
I do not want help, but I desperately need
You need it.
Okay to need help.
Nothing would make me happier to know that my own powers saved this town. But for over a year, I've tried.
Vain.
I'm recognizing this is more than I can do. Do this
It
not
took you
for
a
me.
year to figure that out? Sorry.
He looks at you really angrily. I tried as hard as I could, but I did not understand the extent of the corruption.
You've done good work and you have protected people here who might not have had other protection. But you have help now. Please do not be too proud to accept it.
Okay, make a persuasion
Damn
with
it.
advantage, since that was a good point.
Okay.
Nice. He looks at you, and he smiles slightly. Very well. I see we are a similar type.
I thought so.
Deeds matter more than words ever could. I know not of your past, if you truly are this mayor, or if you slaughtered the ape, but I would appreciate your help in gathering these mushrooms. If you are able to do so, and bring them to me, within a day's time. Otherwise, many of these will perish.
What is it that I will help you? What is it that afflicts them? Why this time limit? What is it in the manor that so curses this town?
He sits back in sort of like a rocking chair near the beds, and you see there's like a storybook next to them. This is
Ronnie
clearly
doesn't roll their eyes, but they
Cal curls up at his feet.
He's like, you can tell that he is sat in this chair reading to the patients many a night. This is like his like post-op spot in front of the fireplace, and he is like, the grounds were cursed by the family that used to reside there. Whatever dark spirit or demon or entity has taken over the house, it is bound by the blood of those who lived within. For hundreds of years, it seems, long before I arrived here, hoping to make this part of a missionary pilgrimage, while my balance of strength and holy magic could be fulfilled and put to good use. But as I said, it is beyond me. I have not ventured into the house but once. It almost swallowed me whole, refused to let me leave. It took all my power to burst free from the constraining magics within and crawl out, barely able, with the strength to lift myself to my knees. That is why I created the wards, to keep the power on its side, but due to the limitations and all the work I must do, they are not always strong enough, at least twice a day. Creatures, the undead, seep through and threaten us. That is why people keep their homes here.
Well, I will help seek out these mushrooms, but you should take these people south. It is not, even before, it is not worse than that.
When I visited Jerexbon, it was a place of corruption and greed and violence. If it has truly
And
changed, perhaps
better to be in a place of death and curses and violence.
You don't understand. Many of these people have lived in this place for generations. Though it may not look like much, all they know is bound to hear. It is less a question of logic and more a question of love. They love this place as much as it pains them and pains me and frustrates me. Perhaps you can convince them, but let us save such discussions for after you return with the mushrooms.
Can we rest an hour?
Please.
You may rest here, although I would recommend making your way quickly to the local inn. They should have beds for you, should you need them. But do not tarry for long. Make your way to the amphibian cave in the nearby woods. Follow the trail. It should be easy enough to find. When you get to the pond, cut left into the rocky outcropping. That is where the cave lies. I wish you well, and hope to see you return safely, for both their sake and your own. I suppose mine as well. He nods to you all, and sort of suggests that you get the vibe that he is asking you guys to head over to the inn if you mean to rest.
Yeah. Let's go to the inn.
Nap time.
Okay, and with that, you guys will take an hour rest and get prepared for your journey to the amphibian cave next time, which will be not next week because we have Thanksgiving in America, but after that, we will visit the amphibian cave, find the mushrooms, and start to save Hollow's End, hopefully. Hey, but guess what, guys? You just leveled up, by the way, too.
No
So
way!
you are level
yeah.
8 by completing that last waspy encounter. You have successfully finished all of the requirements. So you get another level, so you're free to level up.
Oh my God.
And let me double check to see if you guys are how you guys are doing on your progress for your individual trees.
Oh my gosh, so excited. I don't even remember what I was gonna do because I have had it planned out a lot.
Yeah, and definitely need some time to figure out how to level.
I know I'm taking my probably last rogue level
Nice.
so I can get the level 3 benefits.
Hey, I'm gonna have to revisit some of this and just make sure this is still what I want to do.
Okay, I feel like I need to upgrade this a little bit. But as of yet,
Upgrade
you guys have not gotten your unique tree upgrade for this next level. Probably will by the next level.
Cool.
I need to go through this and double check that. Well, let's just say not for now. And perhaps we'll get it as a bonus between sessions. But yeah, that's it for right now. Let's go over to Scone. He's starting Guardian Legend right now. So we'll be back not this coming week, but the week after. And yeah, that'll be great. So that's it for this week on Shorster Streams. We're going to raid Scone now, and we'll be back next Monday with Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster's Hidden Treasure, I think it is. That's what B forced one of my viewers to request. So that is what's going on right now. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you very much, players. Hope you had a good time. And yeah, we're off to the races on the quest for Aurelia Manor. I'm very excited. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's get that raid in, and once it's done, we can stop stream. There we go.